All right. It's funny. I just went live, but now I have to probably leave to go get beer.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm like, shit. I should have got a beer first. Oh, well.
Yeah. Well, hindsight is 2020. Or 2023.
I'll just have another cheap red wine. It's all good.
I feel bad for you drinking all that wine. Oh,
so whose channel is this on?
All three.
This is my channel. But then Sammy sent it to his channel, and I don't know if you're sending it to your channel or not.
Oh, well, I'm on Sammy's channel, and it says it's not going yet.
Hold on, let me check. Let me check. Oh, yeah, he's live, baby. He's live. Yep, I'm watching it on his channel right now.
Let me reboot it then. No, it still says waiting for short and stout.
I'd refresh.
I just did.
Or that might be that one that I tried to create.
Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you know how I tried to create one first, because I didn't have the
up in the right-hand corner.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I just went back.
Yeah. So Sammy, if you open up your YouTube, just go to YouTube Studio and go to live. You can delete that. That'll be how it works. Yeah, because I did the same thing because we used to make our videos with StreamYard. Couldn't figure out, how to do that, but we worked it out. Oh man,
why aren't we a lively bunch?
We are a lively bunch. That's why we're live. Tell you what. Hey, did you buy that bourbon yet?
Yeah, I've been drinking it throughout the night.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? Have you ever had it before?
No.
Why don't you ever just wait?
Because then I'll run out of my other bourbon.
That's the point.
Dude,
sometimes you gotta be a virgin.
I had to buy a handle.
You had to buy a fucking handle?
That's all he had.
Stop it. Really?
Yeah. $55.
Dude, I wouldn't have went around to like every liquor store in the fucking area. How much was that? Without spoiling our
it was $55.
Wow. I've yet to buy it. If I gotta go see if I can find it. I'll tell you what I won't be doing. I won't be buying a fucking handle of it. I can't believe you got a handle.
Hey, I still got no idea how to delete it. We'll work it out later.
All right.
I go into my studio and I just find nowhere to delete. Like you click on it and there's no.
Hold on. Let me do this. Watch. Watch. Go on. All right. So if I go share screen, let me go to this tab. Okay. There we go. So I go to YouTube Studio. So good. Yep. All right. So then you go to content.
Yep.
Right up here, you go to live.
Yep.
And this is where all your lives are.
Yeah, that's the thing though, dude. Like that original one doesn't show up in that list. That's why I was real confused by it. Like it was almost like I had to do it in StreamYard.
Yeah, did you delete it on StreamYard?
Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe that's what I need to do. I just don't know how to find it there. So
yeah, okay. So on StreamYard, so if you go to, let's see, open up StreamYard.
I am a rookie.
Okay, so here we are in StreamYard, right?
Yeah.
All right. So over here is any open ones you got. So I got the one we're live, right? And then we always have one here that says chat room don't record. This is where we just go into to chat, private chat offline. And it's always there. But if you go over to the library, it has all the videos. So here's all, because I share it with everyone. So here's like Joe's and shit. But if you click on the three dots here, it'll say delete, Like here's Joe's. Schedule live stream, delete, or whatever. If I choose delete this, I don't know if I have any on here. I think I'm pretty good at deleting mine when they come up. But a little thing will pop up when you say delete, right? And it'll say, do you wish to delete this from YouTube and StreamYard or just stream, So you obviously select both. So it's kind of how you do it.
Cool. Yeah, I just need to spend a bit more time. Like, obviously, I'm new to it all, so.
Okay. So here's something we got to do. Hold on. Gotta find it. Where is it? Wasn't that long ago?
We're looking at your porn prescription.
Yeah, Hundo%. Wasn't that long ago?
Hopefully, I've got some nice cold bevies in the fridge.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. So this is what inspired the Salt and Oak. Oh, hold on.
I'm still blurry. What the fuck?
Are you gonna show that post, the original post?
Share screen. Here's what inspired the Salt and Oak Brewery.
Yeah.
There you go, puppy.
Because the awesome thing, what makes it unreal is if you read that original post and then you've seen everything follow from that. And I remember when I read this, I sent it to Josh or vice versa. I can't remember. Yeah, it's just cool to see the progression from this post.
Everyone has seen it. Over the past 13 years or so, people have been buying up retail space and making these horrible restaurants and breweries. They'll name it Salt and Oak or Brewed in Obscurity. It all look the same with concrete bar tops and light bulbs that look like they came from the 1800s. You spend $12 for a beer that tastes like cat piss, or four small glasses on a wooden plank full of cat piss. The tacos have bacon and coleslaw in them for some reason. People are dressed like they're coming back from a funeral or wish they were going to one. My generation killed the dive bar, and I miss it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
I'd love to it'd be so cool to see this guy, the guy that can
tag team champions of the world, Salt and Oak Brewery.
It's just such a cool page. I just love the fact that they've just really went hard on someone's whinging and turned it into a full thing.
Hey, let us not forget the Salt and Oak. Sorry about
Just the people, though. There was a photo of him cutting the red tape.
Oh, yeah,
I think it was a recent one. And the two guys in suits were the same guy. It was pretty much the exact same face.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Joe's up on here. Come on now. Joe, if you want to join, we're on my on our StreamYard that we all share. You can get on if you want. Salt and Oak, baby. All right, so let's check out Salt and Oak. Recently, they dropped something special right there.
Wax tops.
Purple top Willet, baby.
They'll probably have a post soon how to get the wax off easier or something.
Do they have any pictures of the long ass lines you have to wait in?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. They had one a few days ago.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, the dog playground, that was so good.
Kids.
Brevis is on Sam's channel. What's up?
Yep.
All right. What else do we got from Salt and Oak? Here we go. We did not expect this. Our parking lot is full, and we won't be able to serve all of our customers. Thanks for the support today. If you're already on your way for Cat and Piss Brewery, please turn around. We do not have room for additional cars in the lot.
Look at that. It's like Treehouse times 10.
Except the owners of Salt and Oak, they don't rob their minority shareholders, from what I've heard.
Oh, that's sweet.
They're dog friendly. They just want to make sure you're aware of that. Oh, here we go. These cans won't last long if you're more than 5 minutes away. We suggest turning around and heading home.
It just reminds me so much. Like, it hits hard that like my favourite bar in Melbourne, Carwin. That's exactly what I do, and I'm there with my jeans and my hoodie on, and everyone else is doing the same thing.
Sam, do you know Brevis?
Brevis
says, can I join the panel?
Brevis, who are you, dude? Are you one of my Insta mates?
This is in response.
If I get a bit more information as to who it is, yeah, I'm all for.
This was in response to people questioning whether or not Salt and Oak was a real brewery.
An American living in the Philippines.
Where's Joe? Joe commented. Where is he? Joe just comes out of the woodwork. It's amazing. Putting the final touches on things here at the brewery while ready to welcome you. Oh, yeah, they were opening today, I believe. They were opening. They were sold out of their Pissy the Elder.
Pissy the Elder.
But actually, someone made a mistake because they actually have it available. All right. Our men's restroom is currently out of order. We've opened up the dog park duty area for human use. Please see a beer tender for toilet paper if needed. Oh my God. It's fucking out of control. All right. I'm going to go get a beer real quick. It's fucking Salt and Oak, baby. Oh, wait. We didn't even do the grand opening, did we?
So
hold on. Here's the grand opening.
Yeah, there it is. See, you look at those two guys. They've pretty much got the same face. It's just so clever the way they've done. It's like whoever's doing it, it's like they've got too much time on their hands.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
How the fuck are you, Joe?
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody. What up, boys?
Did you pull up okay after your quite a few beers?
Yeah, it wasn't like, when we had 6 that one night and I was fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
You definitely you'd had a few, but you weren't in that same like.
No, it was more my voice, considering I was like live streaming for like 9 straight hours. That wasn't great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesse, you fixed the blurriness? What's up?
I can't tell. Am I blurry?
Maybe I'm just really hammered by drinking nothing.
Do I look blurry?
You look real blurry. I'm like super blurry.
Maybe you've had too much salt and oak.
I may have overdosed on broccoli, boys. fucking done. Yeah, this Salt and Oak Brewery is pretty hilarious. I do enjoy the Reddit though, the original one that you guys showed. I remember when I saw that I was laughing only because there is a lot of truth to the post, but it's also hilarious.
You do have control over this too, Sammy, just so you know.
What's that do?
Right?
I have control of these.
Yeah, don't you? Isn't this on your channel?
No, I don't know.
It is on it's on both his and Dan's channel, but I think since you're using Dan's account,
yeah.
I mean, I have control.
I was going to tell you.
I don't know what I'm doing at the best of times. So,
well, you got to have at least one hand out of your pants.
Yeah.
Do you though?
If you want control of the remote.
I'm just getting to know this Brevis a bit more. He actually sounds legit. He said he's a home brewer, beer judge, and part of a tasting group in the Philippines. He's American.
Yeah,
so I'm just asking what's some of his favorite beers.
Of Toyota.
I mean, I'm good friends with the owner of Salt and Oak. Just putting it out there.
I am Salt and Oak. It is my
Salt and Oak. I am the.
Well, since we're doing oak, have some noble oak.
They should only be playing Hall and Oates at Salt and Oak. Nothing else.
Yeah, that's a badass label.
They need to make a beer called Man Eater. Can't this that fucking original post is hilarious though. It really is. The Reddit post that sparked all this. Because there's a lot of truth to the fucking post itself, but the fact that dude was just randomly upset about it because he says he misses dive bars makes it hilarious. Oh, here she comes. So I only caught a couple minutes of it. Did you say Poppy sent you the beer mail?
Yes. Yeah, it's at Mike's house right now.
Nice.
Yep.
Real proud of him.
Yeah. We sent him a beer mail a while ago, and
back in 1933.
Back when McDonald's served the fucking Tasty Deluxe or whatever the fuck.
the Arch Deluxe. The McTasty Deluxe would be hilarious.
George Costanza was the spokesperson.
I'd like a tasty McDuck. A tasty McDuck.
Sammy's like, come further into my dungeon. I might allow you.
Yes. But yeah,
I'm gonna be cutthroat as when it comes to like, people want to join and trolls and all that shit. I don't tolerate it. There he is. Wilson, come back.
The best one I saw was it was Gollum. I forget what the exact post was. It was hilarious though.
What about Robin? Robin? Yeah. Who cares about that bitch? Fuck Fred, fuck Howard, and fuck all of them. What about Robin?
Dude, I love this. It just makes my Instagram fucking. This is me walking into Crafty House and Loggers and stuff. Yeah. Freaking Hayes boys, man. It's out of control. Oh, man. Damn, Sam, you're crushing it.
I've drank that whole bottle of poop. What's that?
Yeah, what?
Drink some Fiddlehead, baby.
Oh, yeah. I'm drinking cheap red wine, Joe. Are you concerned about me?
Am I concerned about you?
Yeah.
Are you concerned about yourself?
Sam, you ever had Fiddlehead?
Extremely. No, I haven't had anything from there.
Okay, so they're like kind of like old school Vermont.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, 12 pack, $18 or well, $19. So
stop it. Oh, it looks good.
Yeah, no, it's really
looks, good. Yeah, it looks really juicy.
I pick up a Fiddlehead, like it's like dank marijuana. Like
yeah,
you got all those.
Yeah,
like,
that's
really just Mary
that's
Jane
my shit. I'll love that sort of stuff. I love that
having
real
a hard time finding
dank,
the hop
weedy.
Let's see. So this says, I don't fucking know, do that. What's up, Joe? How you doing?
Oh no.
How am I doing? I'm doing all right. How are you boys?
Fucking test.
A chick I know on Instagram's going to Monkish next month. Can you bring me some beers back, please?
No monkish for you, Sammy. You're cut.
I like how it's like, okay, have a good time. Yeah, I'll be stopping at this place called Monkish. I don't really know, but so anyways, hey, how you doing? Joe, I know you were live streaming at the time of it, but did you catch any highlights of World's End?
Yeah.
I was watching it.
Yes, I did. It was pretty solid overall.
Dude, Kingston versus Moxley, fucking fantastic, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Really good match.
That was good. That was real good.
Yeah. Of course, the devil.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it coming, but at the same time, I was like, because that was like a very him thing to do.
Yeah, I didn't really. I mean, there weren't really, I don't think, any other great options.
Yeah. I mean, there was one option, but obviously they would have had to go pretty hardcore to do it.
Yeah.
My eyes blurry.
No, you are definitely blurry, Jesse.
This makes zero sense.
No, you're just drunk, Joe.
I'm drunk on broccoli. That's what I'm drunk on.
Honestly, like one of the matches I thought like a lot of people were like going to be a throwaway match, but I was like, I really enjoyed the dynamics of it. Was how they did the Gold League versus the Blue League, 8-man.
Yeah.
Like just because it, like Jay White and Danielson, you've never seen that yet, so like, that was pretty cool.
Cool that Garcia got the pin too,
dude. Yeah, and it furthering the whole, hey, he never joined.
Yep. See you showed up on Raw tonight or no?
I did. I was watching it before I joined it on Drew's channel.
Pretty crazy.
It's
twice in like a couple months.
The last sentence.
Oh yeah.
I got rock hard. Just
Cody,
no pun intended. But
Cody about to get fucked again.
Oh yeah, I was just like, oh my god. I'm sitting there. It's like fucking Randy from fucking South Park. The Rock wants to go out to eat. Should he sit at the booth, the bar, or the head of the table?
Yeah.
Oh, say no more, Rock.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, I feel they have to have some kind of plan if he's showing up on January 1st with WrestleMania a couple months ago. They probably have him locked in, I would assume.
Yeah, that'll be interesting because it's it throws a wrench in the plans, right? Because like, okay, so you got the triple threat match to see who's going to face him at the Rumble, but then you got the winner of the Rumble too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, can you? The whole thing was like, Cody was going to finish the story, but then they signed CM Punk. That kind of threw a wrench into it. But he's going after Seth Rollins. But at the same time, it's like, how can you do that and have Rocket there? I don't know. It's beyond my comprehension. I'll just wait and see how it plays out. But.
Yeah, I'm interested, but also curious as well. We'll see.
Yeah. How's your final season of Letterkenny going?
I haven't watched it yet. I'm probably going to watch it. Well, I'll probably watch it all in like one night or maybe 2 nights.
Okay.
I hate.
So, are they releasing episode by episode?
No, they just did it all at once. They like the last 5 episodes. There are 5 seasons they've released on Christmas in Canada, and then the 26th here. And they just drop them all at once. I don't know if Mike has watched it yet. I'm curious. I don't want anything spoiled. Then.
So like certain shows I wait, certain shows I don't. Like I've been waiting for them to like get a bunch of the Monarch because I really enjoyed the.
I'm watching the Monarch stuff. Yeah, I'm all caught up.
Oh, okay, I haven't watched it at all. I was just waiting because I got 3 months free.
Yeah, me too.
So I'll figure I'll just wait. Are they all out yet, or?
They're through episode 8, and then episode 9 comes out this Friday. So there's 10, so they're almost all the way through.
All right, cool.
I'm just getting some more refreshments, boys. I'll be back.
All right,
what is that? More wine? I'm gonna need you to.
I'm getting a beer. It's going to be a shit beer, and I'm getting a Long Branch whiskey.
Hey, I'm gonna put $20 on. Sam returns with a Troon. It's just for my shit American beer.
I'm gonna do for my first video ever. Oh wait, I already did some, but I'm gonna do Troon versus Bluehost versus Fidens versus.
You know what, Joe? In honor of you, I'm just gonna cuvee it all. You know.
Yeah. No big deal, guys.
But yeah, I want to watch Monarch. I'm having a tough time watching a Reacher one episode at a time because I love that show too. But that's the thing.
Yeah, a lot. It feels like I mean, it's funny because we've all been spoiled now with the streaming services where they just release the entire season at once. But it's like we're going back to the archaic days of when you had to wait every week for your fucking show. And I know why they do it because then they put more. I love how Jesse's trying to figure.
Jesse, what is going on over there?
Yeah, his shit's blurry, Jesse. It's not focusing. It's lack of focus.
I don't know. I got a Logitech.
I just remember, dude. It's funny you mention that.
Take the software.
I just remember. I remember this was a couple years ago. Beer Man was doing a review, and he used to do them just on his webcam. He might still do it. It just has better quality now. And just like halfway through, it did the same thing, and he just lost his shit. He just goes, "Oh, fuck this piece of shit company, fucking Logitech." I just started rolling. Like he's yelling at fucking Logitech halfway through the review.
Yeah, no, it's crazy that it's not coming into focus at all. Like it doesn't matter what the fuck it is.
You got the C920 or whatever?
Huh?
C920?
What was recommended like 2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, so that's like the standard for the most part. They have like upgraded models and shit now.
I would honestly check to see if there's like a software update or something.
There never is.
Or unplug it and plug it back in. I don't know.
He said unplug it. That's like the basic support. Have you tried restarting your router, sir?
Hey, but how many times does that shit work?
It does, dude. Whenever I have an issue with anything in terms of my like modem or internet, I restart my
Joe
modem and my fucking router.
Gifts just stopped playing on my phone. I was like, "Fuck, what the fuck's going on?" I restarted it. It works fine.
Yeah, it's just fucking stupid, dude.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
Tech support of the year, baby.
It's like, come on, Jesse. You need more audio, man. You should have done that a long time ago.
Yeah, I used to punch and kick like a modem until it would work.
No, that's not how that works.
No, it worked for some reason. Yeah, probably not Dust Bunnies.
Dude, I had a buddy. We used to play Gears of War online back in the day all the time when that shit first came out. And like he would miss a sniper shot, and you just hear on Mike, he's like, guys, I gotta go power cycle my modem. I'll be back. Like, that's not the reason I missed the shot, bro. That's not the reason.
That's funny.
Fucking out of control.
Yeah, I missed 96% of my sniper shots. Got to be that leg. Got to be the leg.
He'd come back. He'd be like, so I checked my ping. My ping's good now. I was like, okay.
What he didn't tell you was his ping was good before.
Are you ready for some absolute trash?
Yeah, buddy.
Which is oh,
Holy
Jesus Christ.
shit.
You have I think you've insulted all of us just with showing that can.
It's an Audi beer.
Well, it's also a Brewdog.
Yeah. I don't know what's worse, Audi or Brewdog.
So
I'm pretty sure if one of the UK guys were here, they'd disown you like instantly.
Yeah.
I did not pick it up, but I saw the most interesting beer today because I was like, what is that? It was from Great Lakes. And I forget the name of the beer, but it was an oatmeal red ale.
Oh, I would try that.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, what the hell? It was like called like something light. Ugh. Hold on.
It was probably good. Come on.
I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't. I just you don't hear that.
I'm gonna give this Brevis guy a chance and let him up.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
Go ahead.
He seems pretty legit. He's talking about home brewing and beer judging and stuff. Yeah. No, I sent a message saying, "Don't let me down."
Don't let me down.
That's okay, because if we need to, we can show them the shape of Italy.
Yeah.
That's boot.
I see what he did there.
I thought we had to pull down our pants. I'm so glad we don't have to.
I mean, you're still allowed to if you want to, Jesse.
It'd be good to have another beer lover. Like, yeah, it could be for the best.
I don't. Here's the secret. I don't love beer. I'm just driven by alcoholism. That's all.
If all I had was mouthwash, I'd be drinking that.
Exactly. My job just affords me the opportunity to buy real alcohol. I saw that in the store, the oatmeal red ale. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I had a couple of barrel-aged stouts tonight. Obviously, I had the 2023 Willetized, drinking pretty well. And then I had the you don't like it, Sam?
No, it's a bucket list beer for me, dude.
Oh, okay.
I like how Sam, my brain hurts. Sam is over here like, oh, boys, in my fridge, got some Fidens, got some Monkish, just got Pliny, no big deal. And then fucking Dan over here, I'm drinking this shelf turd known as Willetize. It's pretty fucking delicious. Sam's over there
some
is like
Willetize and Jenny's cream ale.
Yeah,
it's like, oh man,
a fucking single tear coming down your face. What's wrong, Sam? Yeah, Willetize is a bucket list beer. You fucking kidding me, sir? Sir.
I don't know if I'm not remembering correctly, but I'm pretty sure I'm correct. Last year, the Willetize was in a 4-pack. This year, it's in 6-pack. Am I remember that correctly, Joe?
I don't fucking remember. I think it was 6.
I'm pretty sure it was in a 4-pack last year.
I think it was in a 6-pack last year.
Well, no, because I bought a 4-pack last year because I gave Mike one. I drank one. And then
2022.
Cheers, dude.
Hey man, how's it going?
Hey guys, thanks for having me on the panel.
Good to see ya.
Yeah. But yeah, so I have 2 left in the basement, and I gave Mike one. And I drank one. I'm pretty sure it was a 4-pack last year, but it was a 6-pack this year, and I paid $14.99 for the 6-pack.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good this year. I mean,
okay, you're correct. It has a regular 4-pack.
We're talking about Lagunitas Willetized coffee stout. It's aged in rye barrels.
Yeah, it's 4-packs last year.
Yeah.
Six packs this year.
You mean Heineken's Willetized coffee stout?
That's right.
Oh, there we go.
What's the craft scene like in the Philippines, dude?
It's still in the infancy here. I'm guessing there's maybe 70 craft brews nationwide, with probably over half of them based in the Metro Manila area, and probably half of the 70 total are basically glorified home brewers. I wouldn't quite call them craft.
You need salt and oak.
I've been to probably 20 of them. Like I did a lot of island hopping last year, and I'd always kind of plan my trips around hitting up a brewery. I mean, a lot of guys do that, and yeah, a few of them weren't too good. But there's actually one just right across the street from my condo here called Turning Wheels here in Cebu City. It's the second biggest city in the Philippines, and it's my favorite. It's an American brewer from California. He imports all his hops and barley and wheat and yeast and everything, and it's legit West Coast IPAs, double IPAs, hazies.
That's cool.
We started a little tasting group here. We've thrown a couple events and fests, and we do like public and private tastings. And there's a lot of guys that travel around Asia, like go to Hong Kong or Vietnam, and they'll bring back beers for the tasting. I shop online at Total Wine, and I just have my mom go pick up like 66 packs, puts them in a big box, ships them over here. It costs about $150 to ship them over here.
Yes.
And
the Hong Kong scene's pretty good, isn't it? Like, there's quite a few good craft breweries in Hong Kong. Yeah,
it's surprisingly good. Very expensive. A lot of $15 to $18 a pint beers on draft. But it's legit. I mean, I come from Southern California, so there's 600 breweries in California. I mean, it's not like back home, but yeah, you can get a good IPA here. Between the beers we ship over and the guys traveling and bringing beers back, we can get by. I mean, it's definitely not as mature as America or Australia is, but we can get most everything.
But what was your favorite brewery back home, like before you went to Philippines?
Well, Russian River, probably. I'd go up there at least once a year. I've been to the Pliny the Younger Day about 5 times.
Cool.
There's I had buddies down in San Diego. I'd go visit them. My hometown was Long Beach, California. So there's, I don't know, 10 breweries there. Beechwood, pretty popular, won a lot of awards.
Yeah, I've had some Beechwood Westies. They're pretty good.
Yeah. My claim to fame, I introduced the owner of Beechwood Barbecue to the president of the Long Beach Home Brew Club, who became his brewer and started Beechwood Brewing. So I had a little role play.
That's a good claim to fame.
Yeah, the genesis of Beechwood Brewery may not have happened without me. Side note, 3 years later, I get banned from the brewery because, sometimes I get drunk, I do dumb stuff. I'll just leave it at
that. Well, I gotta say, it sounds like Salt and Oak is the new place for you, my friend.
I feel like you'll fit in really well with our community.
Yeah.
No, it's always good to see some new peeps. So yeah.
So a question for you, Brevis. How did you happen upon this stream?
The short and stout reviews, I honestly, I forget what keyword search I did. I was just searching. What was the last one you did? Monkish or the Pliny the Elder review recently?
Yeah, I reckon you watched the Pliny review and you might have left a comment. And I'm like, oh, who's this guy?
Yeah, I forget. Some random keyword beer-related search on YouTube, and I saw your stream, and I just subscribed, and then I got a notification now that you were going live, and I'm just chilling. I got a little bit of free time. I'm trying to cut back on drinking, honestly, and being young and retired, and I'm not going to school, I'm not working, so I can. A lot of expats here in Southeast Asia, they run down this gauntlet of becoming alcoholics, basically. So I try to keep my drinking to a minimum. So I joined a kickboxing class. I got to leave in about half an hour, and if I drink the night before my class, my coach will know it, and so I'm trying to be a little more serious with fitness and everything. So
yeah, martial arts is pretty big in the Philippines. It's pretty nuts over there.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, man, I'm a pretty big guy, but yeah, some of these little Filipino guys, they jack me up in a fight for sure.
Nah, it's good for you to join us, dude. Like, I feel like it's going to be like a thing where we'll probably hang out heaps. So yeah. Good on you.
Yeah. If you guys are ever in the Philippines, man, first round on me.
Yeah, this is pretty wild though. It's like you got Australia, you got the Philippines, you got East Coast, USA, all at one time. It's pretty dope.
Yeah,
the internet is a wonderful thing.
It is until it's not a wonderful thing.
That's true. It is also one of the worst things ever to happen, but also one of the best things to ever happen.
Definitely. Man,
is he frozen?
I think he might be frozen.
It's I think he is.
There he is.
Now. Yeah, you're back now. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have the fastest internet here.
One of the two.
Yeah, what kind of do you guys have? Like decent packages for internet, or is it just like standard?
Yeah, there's no fiber or nothing. I'm just using the hotel's Wi-Fi right now. Well, the condo. It lags. Like I do these live streams sometimes. I got a little YouTube channel, and it freezes up. So if I freeze up, I apologize, guys, if it's choppy.
Okay.
So
this is absolutely the most
YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
I mean, we deal with Bumpy. Just we can't see him half the time. He's blurry all the time.
Brevis, what's your YouTube channel? You said you had a YouTube channel.
It's Brevis, same spelling, Brevis.
Oh, now you just had a blackout. Oh, there you go.
This is a view from I'm up on the 10th floor here.
Oh man,
wow.
That's cool. That's dope.
Hell yeah.
Do they play tennis? Do they play tennis on the rooftops over there?
No, there's a pool though on the rooftop.
What's the weather like there now? Probably like 35 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, hot and tropical 12 months a year.
Yeah.
They have 2 seasons. They call it the rainy and the dry season. The rainy season, it's hot and humid and rains about 5 days a week. And then the dry season is hot and humid and it only rains about 2 days a week.
Yeah.
There's my girlfriend here.
I can't be the only American who I just Googled 35 degrees Celsius.
She's like, leave me alone. I think I heard her say she wants a Pliny. She wants Pliny the Younger.
That's the popular beer here, San Miguel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brevis is just waking up his girlfriend. Honey, what's your favorite hop? Everyone wants to know.
So are you guys into the smash beers, the single malt, single hop beers?
Actually, yeah. There's a brewery that's near me. It's a local place. They do quite a few smash beers, and I enjoy when they do it because it really highlights what the hop has to offer. And then I watch there's a channel they watch on YouTube as well, Brew Dudes, I think it is, and they do a bunch of smash beers, and that's how I kind of learned about some hops.
Do you play a bunch of Minecraft?
No, I don't.
Okay, because there's this. I looked up Brevis, and there's just somebody that keeps playing Minecraft games.
Yeah, I just found his channel. It's
you gotta add the A, but
I forgot to add the A.
Yeah. You have another subscriber, Brevis.
Well, now I have Brevis and Butthead.
It's like it's like Beavis, but without the butthead.
Yeah, my friends call me Butthead.
As far as smash beers go, I know Jesse's more of a, is the home brewer, has homebrewed a lot. I've always enjoyed smash beers from the aspect as like well-made ones. It was a good educational tool in understanding, different hop characters, different malt characters, just because it's a smash beer. And it would help you, when you're drinking all these crazy fucking beers to like pick out certain aspects and being like, oh, that's mosaic. I'm getting, a dank blueberry or whatever, That's what I like about smash beers. I think they're a good educational tool for sure.
Yeah, you can really pick out if you hate Enigma or not.
Fuck Enigma. I'm good. Sorry. Just random.
Yeah, my home brew club back home.
Do you have a favorite hop, Brevis?
No, I mean, I guess I'm simple, man. I'm old school, like Cascade, Amarillo, Chinook.
Yeah,
I love all the C hops.
All the old school C's and
it's
Simcoe.
cool. I mean, some of these new hybridized hops, a lot of the New Zealand ones, they're nice, but I mean, from a home brew perspective, they're double the price.
Yeah, not very cost
yeah,
efficient.
I'm not keeping up with all the brand new hybridized hops coming out. I'm a little bit more, basic old school guy. I mean, I'll try the new stuff, all the new dingleberry stouts or whatever's on the market, but I stick to the simple stuff.
Yeah.
I like probably one of my favorite old school hops is definitely Amarillo. Yeah, Amarillo is that used to be one of my favorite, if not my favorite. You still see it quite a bit, which is nice. And now you got like with Cascade nowadays, it's not just American Cascade, like Sammy over there in New Zealand, right, Sammy?
Yeah.
You got like all the New Zealand hops, and they do like New Zealand Cascade, and then there's a lot of hop farms in America doing Cascade, and it's cool to see the same hop get different characteristics based on the climate and where they're being brewed.
That New Zealand Cascade, man, that is fucking good,
dude. It's so good.
Yeah.
Listen, there's only one New Zealand hop worthy of malting yeast, and that is
Dr. Rudy.
It's definitely Dr.
Dead to me.
100% Dr. Rudy.
No, New Zealand Cascade.
No, Dan, you need more Southern Cross in your life. I feel like you'd be a Southern Cross man.
Listen to the New Zealand guy. He knows what he's talking about.
I actually, there's been a bunch of beers recently that I have enjoyed the New Zealand Cascade quite a lot. Nectaron as well. Nectaron's pretty good.
Yeah,
Talus is not New Zealand, right? Is Talus New Zealand?
No.
Talus is Northwest.
Okay.
American.
Yeah. I thought it was American.
Yeah, it's like Washington, somewhere up there, I think.
Honestly, I'm a sucker for any hop that really oozes that whole lemon lime kind of grassy character.
Yeah,
it fits my palate. You know what I mean? It's
like that's why. That's why I reckon you'd love Southern Cross, because when I've had Southern Cross, it's like lemon and lime, like Motueka, but it's like more pine and like that evergreen, like that forest floor sort of thing. So good.
Yeah, I love that.
You're not talking about German hops?
No.
That kind of grassy, floral citrus.
Maybe talk about some noble hops over here.
I'm talking like.
Remember
Sprite,
when
like LeBron James up there with that Sprite?
I was just gonna say you're gonna
the noble hop.
Wax poetic about some Sprite. No, I like 7-Up better.
It's Starry, bro.
Fucking Starry. It is better than Sierra Mist, probably the same recipe, but it's better. I'll say that.
No, I have that affinity for that kind of lemon lime pop. I don't know what it is about it.
I think it's good in hop forward beers because before like Motueka and a couple other hops, like you really didn't get it. Most citrus was grapefruit or orange or tangerine.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. I did some impromptu experiments, kind of based off beer and cheese with Beer Man. Like I had like a really sweet citrus forward triple IPA, and I paired up with like some garlic and chives cheese curds, and it really broke up that sweetness and like made that whole vegetal kind of floral thing kind of it up, right? But then like I had some strawberries, and with the same IPA, I was like, I'm gonna eat some of these strawberries and see what it does. And dude, I was like, holy shit! It's like the tale of two cities. And I just love how you can eat certain things and it amplifies the beer and like brings out certain aspects of the beer that like you otherwise would not have got without pairing it up with that.
Yeah, I've done that a couple of times. I've drank some like heavily hop forward IPAs and had fruit while I've been drinking them, and it blows your mind the different sort of characteristics you can get. Like it's insane. It makes when it comes to like different hops and that, like that, as like a lot of us, we probably want to go to like a greengrocer and try all these different fruits to like, you're like, oh yeah, I get more of this, like, because there's a lot of fruits out there where you get like you'll get that character in a beer, but it's like I haven't had that fruit since I was like 6 years old or whatever. So it's like you sort of have to rejig your palate.
Yeah, Walmart had like frozen passion fruit and star fruit, all these different ones.
Yeah, like dragon fruit and guava,
dragon fruit, mango,
papaya, like that sort of shit.
Baby,
and
maybe
all the
little bit of gooseberry, baby. A little gooseberry.
A little
I still have no idea what the fucking gooseberry tastes like.
I've had it once, and I had it once, and I was like, it's all right.
There's so many melons. You forget about like all the different melons. You just think,
once you get married,
melon.
you're only allowed to see those melons.
I'll fuck up a honeydew. I'll say that much.
Yeah,
definitely.
Have you guys tried any terpene infused beers?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I actually we did one. Well, we released it recently, but we tried it over the summer. A buddy sent us a beer from Maryland, and it had it was terpene infused, and it was quite the ride. It was called Devil's Lettuce. So yeah, it was definitely on the can.
Where I live, that's not state legal, so
that's illegal.
Not here.
Where I live, you get your balls.
I mean, here in New York, I mean, some things have been legalized recently, and things are just popping up left and right. That it's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, it's crazy, but in a good way, I think.
I'm going another one of these shit fucking rubbish.
It is January, and I'm still rocking Ruby Red Kolsch from Genesee. I have an infinite supply.
What did you? I don't think I. What did you think about the citrus pills? Because I never picked it up. Is it all right?
Mike liked it. I found it to be a bit overbearing
with the citrus character
in a synthetic way.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can see that.
It does look good. It looks the parts, very clean.
That sounds.
I mean, I don't know with you, Dan. Did you ever have Brewdog back in the days where they were actually a good brewery?
So I actually had what the hell was it? The Hellcat?
That was the IPL from a couple of years ago.
They did that taxidermy squirrel bottle a few years back too. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
This is the one I had. It was a cold IPA.
Yeah, like Punk IPA and Elvis Juice back in the day. They were fucking unreal. Like such good beers.
That's the problem though, Sammy, with Brewdog is, and not that like I'm a super fucking date guy where like it's if the beer shows up 3 months old I won't drink it or whatever. But the problem with Brewdog stuff is when Punk was
guy. I thought you said gay guy.
I said date guy. Anyway, when those would show up here, Sammy, because they were imported and whatnot, Punk IPA would always show up like 3-4 months old fresh.
Yeah.
So we never got the experience like an actual fresh bottle of that.
Yeah, when it was in that original bottle with the teal sort of label, It was fucking banging. Like it was honestly, dude. Like when I first had that beer, and like I'd had like some really good stuff by then. I just remember having that, and the funny thing was, I was sitting in a bathtub on a cold night, and I had that beer, and I was just like, wow. This is like fucking groundbreaking. Like it was so good. And now I have Brewdog beers, and I'm just like, what the fuck happened to these guys?
What temperature was your bath?
Minus 20 Fahrenheit.
The first time I heard of Brewdog was watching what the fuck is Homeboy's YouTube channel, fucking Stone the Crows there.
Oh, really? Old guy.
Yeah.
I love that guy. I love that guy. He's like takes up. He's like Stone the Crows. This is good. And the only reason I ever found him because he did they got a can of Other Half when Other Half was like really hard to get. And it was like him and the brewer like they took a sip like Stone the Crows. This is so good.
we used to get Sam. We used to get Punk, and we used to get 5 a.m. Sane. I think was the red ale or whatever.
Yeah,
and those would show up, and those would be like I go to the bottle shop, and they'd be like, "Oh, these just came in brand new," and then I'd look, and I'm like, "Yeah, not as new as you think, I guess." But I mean, they were good. It was just they weren't mind blowing just because they weren't relatively fresh.
Dude, when you got Punk fresh, it was absolutely like rock your socks sort of stuff. Like it was so good, and they had a really hoppy Christmas ale that was fucking unreal.
Well, the first
like really piney, really resinous, just like in your face, like old school West Coast IPA.
They've changed.
Brevis, have you seen much Holiday
Punk IPA recipe like
beers
3
down
times.
there?
Yeah, they have.
What beer?
Do you get a lot of the seasonal beers down there? Like, do they brew any seasonal beers down there?
I mean, like places, they'll like there was like a Christmas ale, there was a herbal ale. I mean, we get some distribution here, like Stone. We get all the big macro European lagers like Beck's, Pilsner Urquell. A few of the Mexican beers, the lagers show up here. Surprisingly, there's a lot of Rogue from Oregon. I guess somehow they got distribution out here, and it's all over the place. Not that I'm a big fan of it, but yeah, there's just
Pilsner,
like random
Pilsner Urquell's always a winner. Like it's a good beer to go for.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely a Czech Pils. I love it. Back to BrewDog though. I first heard of BrewDog. I mean back in there when they were just essentially just a brew pub in Scotland. 15 years ago or so, and I guess they did a promotion. I mean, they must have been great marketers because the guys that started it, didn't they? They sold out a few years back for like $50-100 million. They cleaned up.
Yeah,
but
well, one of the guys, dude, he owns the third of Heineken, so you can imagine how fucking minted he is.
No, he froze up again.
He's not impressed with the ownership of Heineken.
So yeah, one of the owners of BrewDog, dude, he's like doing that well. He's bought a third of Heineken.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like he kept it under wraps because like he didn't want people to know like that this craft guy's sort of gone macro.
Well, I wonder if any of the patrons that
when they first got started. Sorry, am I cutting out, guys? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
No, I can hear you now, dude. You are dropping out, but yeah, you're fine now.
If I'm cutting out too much, I'll leave the chat. I don't want to ruin the live stream, but yeah, they did a marketing promotion years ago, and it was if you get a BrewDog tattoo, you get free beer for life. There were stipulations. One, you had to be over 18. Two, you couldn't have any tattoos and you couldn't get any new tattoos. It had to be in a visible spot. They checked it once a year, and I think you were only allowed like 2 beers per week. So it really wasn't unlimited free beer for life. Yeah. But they pulled that off, and some brewery in California tried to copy them. Well, a lot of things you can't do in California. So essentially that brewery got sued, had to pay out for like the laser surgery to fix tattoos and pay damages and all that. But yeah, BrewDog, they did some free beer for life with a BrewDog tattoo. And then like,
I've got a mate, dude, that is up in the north of England, like on the border of Scotland, and he got that tattoo. He was so obsessed with BrewDog in the early days. And yeah, he still gets his free beers now. Like he loves it. He's Bullman's Beer Reviews. His name's Greg Bullman. Yeah, he's a real good bloke. Loves his English football, and yeah, he's always showing his tattoo off. Like it's pretty cool.
He got his money's worth at least.
That's hilarious. That's crazy. That's crazy. He bought a third of Heineken, though. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey,
and it was it sort of was swept under the carpet, and then people found out, and they're like,
now I just figured out the Sam from Other Half's plan, the half owner of Other Half, where they're opening all these other halves. His plan is to ultimately buy a third of AB and Bev. Oh fuck, yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like some of these places that, like Brevious being from California, what do you think about what's your take on Anchor closing down?
So did they actually close down, or was it like rescued somehow through the employees?
So here's the thing: they stopped production, they closed doors. Right before the new year, they put a post on their Instagram saying "Stay tuned," but there wasn't like a definitive answer as to yes, we're gonna reopen or whatever. It's just it's an odd situation because like, so they get bought out by Sapporo, and you would think, okay, everything's on the up and up, but then they're slowly going bankrupt and going into the negative. So Sapporo says, we're going to shut you down. Like, that's
I don't know about you guys,
it's
but
just
like,
weird. It's weird.
I hadn't bought Anchor beer in like a decade. Like I used to buy their Christmas ale, like way, 10 years ago, but I hadn't drank it for over a decade. And then like, as soon as I heard about that, I got a 6-pack of their steam ale just for, old time's sake, thinking, all right, well, let's try it. And it wasn't that good.
You're probably like, oh, this is why I haven't had it for 10 years.
So that's the thing about Anchor, though. Like, right? Like, I'm in the same boat where I was like, I didn't really buy them, but I bought their Christmas ale. Like, I got some Christmas ale, right? And but like, Anchor Steam was one of the first beers I ever bought at like Beers of the World. You know what I mean? Like, when you couldn't find that shit, it's like, oh, Anchor Steam, my buddies, oh, this is great. But I climbed aboard the Christmas ale from Anchor like very late. It wasn't like I knew about that shit and like I'm buying it every year. Like literally I got 21, 22. It was like, and I recently just opened up 2 of them for Christmas. 21's drinking really fantastic right now. But yeah, it's really odd that they closed down after being bought out like that.
But that was the thing too, was like for the beers that we'd get like over here on the East Coast from them, it was basically the steam ale, and then we once a year get the Christmas beer. Back like years and years ago, it was like we'd get the porter. They had like some type of pale ale. I don't know what it was called, but those are 2 good beers, the pale ale and the porter, and then they just disappeared. It's like I would have kept buying those. Like they should have done mixed packs and had that stuff in it. Instead, it was nope. You get the steam beer, and then once a year you get the Christmas.
And I'm guessing it's part of the reason Sapporo bought them out is, I mean, they're on an entire city block in San Francisco. That's some damn expensive real estate. So they might, that could get turned into condos, and it's probably just too valuable not to when you have a major corporation like Sapporo with shareholders and quarterly income. They've got to show a profit, and if they're not making money off it, it's like in California, they weren't they technically like the first microbrewery like 130 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, at the end of the day, think of it like this: how many businesses last 130 years? So they did something right.
And, I mean, now that you bring that up, okay, let's say you got that expensive real estate, you do something with it, but you own the IP now. You own the IP at Anchor. So if someone really wanted to rejuvenate Anchor, okay, you want to buy it? What are you going to give me for the IP of Anchor? We got all the recipes, we got everything. You know what I mean? Like they own it all. I mean, that's sometimes owning an IP is worth more than owning the actual
facility and the surrounding.
You know what I mean? Like, if think about it this way, if you had the recipe for Budweiser, that's infinitely more worth more value than actually having Budweiser. You know what I mean? Like KFC, if you had the Colonel's recipe for KFC chicken, you could own 5 KFCs, but owning the recipe is going to be worth a lot more than owning 5 KFCs, because you can sell that IP to anybody. You'd be like, here you go.
But if you own the extra crispy recipe, you're even better.
Give me those 11 herbs and spices.
Christ, what are the odds? What
You got a bucket in the fucking fridge, Sam? What's going on over there, buddy?
Yeah.
I mean, like, have there been examples of recipes being sold, like, to new brands? Because it's not like Anchor's winning tons of awards. Like, they essentially invented the steam beer category, and I don't recall them ever, winning gold medals at GABF or anything, and even anything like IPA. Like, they could enter their recipes in contests, and other recipes are going to win. I just don't know what it's worth. I don't know. Have recipes been sold? Like, is it actually a patentable product to say, oh, we're going to brew with Citra and Amarillo hops, and single row this, and like, I don't even know if that's a achievable patent.
Well,
go ahead, Joe.
Well, I just wanted to mention this because he's from California. You remember, obviously, the good old days probably of Alpine Brewing Company, right? Nelson and all those beers. Okay. Well, when they sold the Green Flash, it included everything, including, I'm pretty sure, the recipes. And at some point down the line, the big conglomerate that owned Sweetwater also they bought Sweetwater. And I think they had Sweetwater, Green Flash, and a couple other places as well. The original owners of Alpine, the McElhenney family, they just started their brewery a couple years back, McElhenney Brewing Company, and they went to go and basically rebrew Nelson, which was a Nelson Sauvin Rye IPA, and they couldn't do it the exact recipe because that big conglomerate that owned now the brand through the old Alpine brand through Green Flash, they had to change it up, so they threw like a couple Nectaron pellets into the whirlpool or whatever to say, hey, it's not technically the same recipe. So I don't know if it's actually, like you're saying, legal, but based on what I heard through that, it seems like it could be. I don't know how you would exactly enforce that, though. You know what I mean?
That McElhenney rye, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that Month's was one of my favorite. That was one of my favorite beers of last
Nelson
year.
and rye.
I guess,
where do I line up?
What's that beer that Brewer took with them?
I'll be lining up like it's Salt and Oak. I'll be there in a heartbeat.
I received some. Joe, you received some. That one the Brewer took with them, was it Mott's Revenge or something? Or what the hell was it?
Oh, that's Jesse. Wasn't it Lesser the Mott or Mott the Lesser?
Lesser the Mott. And
which used to be Kate. It was Kate the Great back in the day, right?
Yeah, Mott the Lesser.
Yeah. Jesse said it when we reviewed
Mott in Kentucky.
Well, I'll tell you what. If a recipe ever went to court like that, I'd gladly sit on the jury if we're getting samples and have to determine.
Yeah. I can detect a little bit of Nectaron in this one. I'm telling you right now. Maybe a little cascade.
I need another serving.
Like, come, buddy, a bit more.
It wasn't until this conversation that fucking hit me why Sam Adams switched the fucking Boston Lager recipe. It's so that way in 10 years they can be like, here's the original recipe, special edition.
Yeah. Now it's brighter. What the fuck does that mean?
That means they use less malt, so the hop.
That's it's so stupid they say that it's now brighter though.
Yeah, I mean, like it from a revenue perspective, a lot of these breweries that were started 20, 30 years ago, like Alpine, as most breweries are, they start from just a guy in a home brew club who goes on a bigger system than a bigger system. And, everybody in his home brew club says, oh, your beer is great. And these guys have full-time jobs and brewing's just a hobby. And, you start a brewery and 25 years later, if you could sell it for 40 million, like I think most home brewers would take the money and get out of the business and just enjoy their life.
I've never, whenever any of these places quote sell out to any of these, I never blame them because, you know, let's say you're in that position. Someone comes up to you and says, "Here's $40 million," or in the case of like Ballast Point, and they sell their shit for like $1 billion or whatever it was, some crazy amount. It's like you're gonna sit there and turn down tens of millions of dollars. There's no way. There's no way.
Unless you're making that much.
That'll be mountain culture soon, boys. That'll be mountain culture.
Yeah, fucking Jesus Christ. He works for the brewery. Sammy does.
Sam works like mountain culture as I work for other half.
Yeah.
What's your title at other half? Are you a brewer or owner?
He's an enjoyer. He's an enjoyer. He doesn't work.
Hashtag fanboy.
He just lives close enough where he basically lives at the facility. So.
Dude, hey Joe, you know what's hilarious? Last time I went to Warhorse, the bartender comes up. She's like, "What are you doing at other half?" I was like, "Yeah, nothing really."
Yeah,
it's funny.
So are you guys in the beer industry?
No.
No, I'm just kind of like what you would call as a influencer, beer influencer. If you would. No, I mean, like legit though. Like, I mean, I've done some cool things with some breweries, and I mean, we all have. I mean, there was a brewery. Okay, for example, there was a brewery that Jesse Bumpy had sent us, and we actually, you know, we did some beer reviews. Put some stuff on social media. They got in contact with us, and we actually fast forward a year. We actually got them down into from Massachusetts into our area at a beer festival, and we actually played a hand in setting up some beer distribution. And now they're sold here in New York and Pennsylvania, where they never were, which is really cool. And we had a big part in it. So it's like, sure, we're just shooting the shit, hanging out, doing beer reviews, but at the same time, I mean, we're doing something. I mean, I take pride in that. Like, that's why I see that beer on the shelf at a store. And I'm just like, I had a direct hand in that. That's dope.
In the meantime, years prior, I had been doing plenty of reviews on this same brewery, and they've never once contacted me.
It's probably because you're blurry camera.
Same damn state.
Oh, you just got free beer from them a few months ago. I'm down.
Yeah, but that was because Dan said, "Hey, you know, Bumpy's like suicidal or something. You should probably send him something."
Cry me a river.
Settle down, Timberlake.
I've got some friends that own some breweries and stuff, and I've kind of helped them out in odds and ends kind of projects and stuff. But
yeah, you home brew at all?
Me personally, I don't, but a bunch of my friends do.
This guy here used to. But
I mean, you see his freezer in the back. You see his cooler in the back with the taps on it.
I've done a bit back in the day, Breevers, but yeah, Bumpy's like he's the man to talk to about homebrew.
Started back in 2011, and then I don't know. It was probably about 6 months into the pandemic. I stopped. It's been like 3 years now.
You'll have to meet. We've got a friend named Beer Man, and he looks like Santa Claus, and he's like the ultimate home brewer. Like he's on that level now where he's doing beers that are good enough to start his own brewery.
He's a hippie Santa Claus, is what I'd say.
Yeah. So yeah, what happens, Brevis, is he sends them out to like a few of the boys in the community, and they all do reviews like of his home brew. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, when it comes to homebrew for myself personally, our buddy Matt, he I think this is a pretty good analogy. Is that, you know, when it comes to like cars, some people like to work on the cars and some people like to drive them. That's kind of with beer. Some people like to make it. I like to drink it. But I'm knowledgeable enough where I've had friends who have homebrewed. I've homebrewed with friends, you know, stuff like that. You know, like having an understanding of the process and whatnot. I just have never got into it on that level. I feel like it would consume me. You know what I mean? Like it would consume me in terms of like, I would want to do it every waking moment of free time type of thing.
You go OCD into it.
Yeah, I'd get a little bit too into it.
It takes up so much of your time.
Exactly.
That's what I've always found. Like a lot of people that are into craft beer, they're very passionate people. So it's like,
little things would piss me off too.
If you get into brewing, it's all you're going to think about. It's going to take over your life.
I would be one of those guys that would like make a batch, and then there would be something that would be slightly off or slightly upsetting me that I would instantly want to turn around and make another batch of it and correct it, and then I'd fuck something else up and try to fix that, and it would just be like a never-ending circle of like, I want the perfect beer for myself.
Well, that was like
it would be too much for me.
My teleporter that I made. I mean, I probably did about 8 batches before I finally kind of was like, okay, this is the base I want.
Yeah.
And then I had my other teleporters. I had the ghost smoked teleporter, the chocolate teleporter, just different variants basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I call myself the world's worst home brewer, but I was in a home brew club, so I've got the best of both worlds. I don't home brew, but I'm friends with many home brewers, so I help them finish their beers.
Nice.
Yeah.
But guys, thanks for having me on the panel. I got to get to my class right now, and I really appreciate it. Nice meeting all you guys.
Nice meeting you. Don't hurt anybody today.
Go kick some goal.
You fit in
I hope they don't hurt me.
That's true.
Hope to see more
safe.
of you, brother.
Cheers.
Make sure you get your girl out of bed first.
Hey, so he's like, wake up. I've been out there. Wake up. Honey, what's your favorite brewery? She's like, what the fuck? What'd you say? I'm trying to sleep over here. Fuck your friends.
Yeah, that's one of those peeps you take a risk on and it's actually paid off. It's good.
Yeah, that was good, Sam. I'm glad that worked out.
It could have went one of two ways. He either comes on.
I'll be honest. I was very brutal. In the messages, I even said, "Look, dude, I'm taking a huge risk here. Don't let me down."
There's one.
He was fucking awesome. He was like more than we wanted, like more than we could imagine.
There's one or two ways that's going. Either he comes on, he's a cool guy, really nice like he was, or the other one is he's showing his penis within the first 30 seconds. Either way you look at it, it's not a great thing.
And I was ready, but I got enough sort of info to know that he was quite legit. So
I watch enough of the live streams with a bunch of the folks in our communities where it's like, I'll be watching it and someone will want to come up and they'll be like, yeah, that's fine. And I'm just sitting there like, are you seriously letting this person on? Like, you don't even know who they are. Why are you letting? And then they'll come on and just start saying a bunch of crazy shit and then they have to kick them off. And it's like, huh?
Yeah, that's why I asked a few questions in the initial stage. It's like I wanted to sort of like just test his knowledge and make sure he's actually a beer person. So, yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was just last week on Alex's live. And Alex is the only one that had control over anything. And, he puts the link in the chat and he brings somebody up, and then the guy's just inappropriate. BJ's trying to talk about a beer that he's doing. The guy's just talking about like sucking buttholes and stuff. It's like, who the heck is this person? Then he starts calling everybody, gay on panel, and it's just like, Alex, you're the only person that can boot him off. And Alex was like, oh, I don't know.
He's just busting our balls. No, I don't think so, Alex.
He's on there for like 20 minutes saying inappropriate crap.
Yeah. Oh, so what's up, Adam? Yeah.
Cheers, Adam. Love you, dude.
I do miss. I need to get on a panel with Adam at some point. It's been a while. Also, he probably watched.
Cheers, Dan from FLX. Good to see you in the chat.
Fuck that guy. Oh, wait, he's in the. Oh, I thought that was Mike. I thought that was Mike's. No, he's probably. I'm sure Adam.
Yeah, just that guy, like that Brevis guy. That it's like refreshing to see another guy, like a new guy that's in like a random like he's in the Philippines and he's like from America's West Coast and he's like just chilling, just doing his thing in like where was he? Manila or somewhere? Like,
yep,
that's pretty cool.
I
love the fact that I've only just started my channel and that's how he's got to he just watched one of my videos. Like I think he watched the Piney, the Elder, or the Ghost or something, and yeah, all of a sudden we got another cool dude to add to the community. So yeah, it's awesome.
You know what's funny, Sammy? There's a guy follows. I think FLX. I think I follow Dan and Mike and myself, and I know he follows some other beer tubers. His name's Dan C, and I know Dan knows who and he's in Hong Kong. And he just drinks nothing. Like he's Fiden's, Monkish, North Park, Green Cheek.
All the hot.
It's insane. It's insane. He's such a nice dude, but like
Joe,
gets better stuff than me.
If you're not going to say it, I'll say it. He is the Sam Smalley of Hong Kong.
Yeah,
this motherfucker beers I don't get, and I live in the U.S.
I was going to say the exact same thing. Yeah, he's the Sam Smalley. Or maybe Sam is the Dan C of Australia. Either way you look at it. But yeah, like watching them and seeing him, he's like in Hong Kong. He's like, I just had this is the 5th time I've had this Fiden's beer. I'm like, God damn. it's crazy. Like it's insane.
I bet you he's one of these business types that just like travels heaps. He's always on planes and shit.
No, I think he lives in Hong Kong because that's where he is most of the time.
Yeah.
Like there's another guy I follow on who lives out western. I think he lives out in like Oregon. Randy, and I met him. You know where I met him, Dad? I met him at fucking other half FLX. So this guy travels.
If his last name's Orton, he's dead to me.
He's not. So this guy's named Randy, and I met him when the first couple beer releases at FLX when it first opened up. Dan, he was there, and I was in line, and he was like 4 or 5 people in front of me. And when I got up there, like half the shit was sold out. He got like the last cans of the certain shit. I was like, oh man, I was like, that was very disappointing. Mm-hmm. I go to AJ's after that, and he just so happens to be there. And I was like, oh, man, I just saw you in line at the FLX. I was like, oh, how's it going? He's like, oh, I got this. I was like, yeah, I missed out. He's like, what do you mean missed out? I said, oh, I was like, you bought the last, couple 4-packs or whatever. He's like, did I? He's like, oh, man, you want one of the can? I'm like, no, dude. He's like, So he comes out. He's like, here, just take a big 4-pack. I'm trying to give him $20. He's like, no. I'm like, what? Turns out he was just here for like a day on business, like in the fucking East Coast region. Like he flew to Boston after that back. So I'm friends with him still on tap and occasionally interact with him and shit. And it's just like, that's crazy.
Weren't you saying he's had like heaps of mountain culture and like Aussie stuff?
Yeah. So he was in Australia like 3 or 4 months ago for like a week. No, it was when the World Cup. When was the World Cup of soccer? Was that a couple months ago?
Yeah.
Like September?
Yeah, a couple of months ago. Yeah.
He was there and was there for like the fucking entire world, like the couple of weeks or whatever it was. And he like would be checking in from range. He checked in from Bone College. I think I told you he was at like a couple of the craft beer bars that were pretty popular. And I'm gonna need you to settle down there, Swerve. Get it under control, Nana. Nice. Adam, you can get fucked with that news, okay? Fucking
Mercy Beer says UK is due to get a big Root and Branch and Finance drop in the next month. We've had 3 or 4 beers so far from Root and Branch, but not too much. Wow. Hey, guess how many Root and Branch beers I've had?
Dan, you know we can order Root and Branch online and get them delivered to our house.
Do you know how many I've had, Dan?
Yeah, go to rootandbranch.com or whatever their fucking website is. You can actually get it delivered.
Oh yeah, well I can get all the Branch and Blade.
I think I've had about 8.
Hey, Branch and Blade, that's the same.
Just to rub it in.
Did someone said that Branch and Blade was being brewed at 12%? Bumpy, is that true?
They did do at least a beer over there. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Was that just to get to like?
I'm gonna pull up my inner East Coast LQ.
So what I heard was Branch and Blade was running into some money issues. So.
I wonder how Tanner's birthday was.
Probably from brewing all their expensive sour
today.
Beers.
Has anyone tried any of Salt and Oak's hyped IPAs?
Oh yeah, they're delicious. They're so good they make me cry.
I've heard they're way better than Troon and Brewhouse.
Well, they don't sell out as quickly. I mean, they sell out quickly, just not as quickly.
I want a T-shirt. Come on.
By some accounts, they've sold out completely.
That's true.
I've got a West.
I want to know where they're based. They haven't actually disclosed their location yet.
I think they're in Uranus.
I think they're in New Hampshire.
Uranus, Dakota.
Okay, so it says
not North, not South, just Dakota.
It says United States. Salt and Oak says United States.
Mercy mentions a beer I can finally get, Joe.
Adam, I just said the greatest UK beer known to man, brother. Yeah.
Dan, isn't it great being able to get Mortalist now single cans at like AJ's? I can get them at Premier now.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
nice. It's nice to be able to just buy a single fuck.
Hey, Joe, it's even better when you get a AJ's Beer Warehouse gift card and you're just like, the first thing that pops in your mind is like, I'm buying singles of Mortalis.
Yeah. I got a Premier gift card, but I've not yet used it.
I have a other half gift card as well, and I can't wait to use it.
What are you going to use it on? Anything specifically?
I'm waiting.
I've got nothing.
I did a streak.
You got your smile.
I gotta say, I maintained a streak, my friend, and not a lot of people are going to believe this. I went 3 weeks without another half beer.
Now listen, I've heard a lot of dumb shit in my lifetime, okay? And I've heard a lot of lies. I'm just gonna need you to come clean and tell me the truth, Dan.
All right, it was 2.5.
See, I knew it. Fucking liar.
Actually, I said Nicole said, I gotta go to the store. She's like, why do we need? I said, I need the IPA.
I gotta get to Wegmans. I know they have it there.
I went and bought a 4-pack of Vapor Rings. I couldn't wait.
Joe, do you know what a double IPA costs from Other Half here in New Hampshire now?
That's probably something fucking stupid. $28.
$30.
Yeah, that's that. I honestly believe that.
And here's the thing, that's your distributor.
Well, yeah, it's partly the distributor. It's partly the beer store. I mean, everyone has to make money, so whatever the distributor's doing with their, I mean, that's the reason why.
I just don't buy their beer anymore.
Yeah, that's why Equilibrium, when they first started like getting distro here in New York, their fucking was the same thing. I did a double IPA was $8 and a 4-pack was $30, and I would hear people in New Jersey going, "Oh, that same beer by me is $21 4-pack." I'm like, huh? How's it $11 difference? I don't understand.
Here's the thing. I feel your pain. Do you know how much I pay for a 12-pack of seasonal Jenny beer nowadays? $10.29. That shit used to be $9.99. I feel robbed.
Yeah, 30 cents is a big deal too. Huge deal. Oh,
well, I mean, Dan, would you buy Kettlehead if they're 4-packs for $30?
No, I get it for free. That's no boy.
I think, Jesse, I don't know if they're $30, but they're pretty high by me.
I'm just fucking around.
They're probably like in the $26 to $28 range.
That is fucked. That is fucked.
Depending on what you're buying.
I would say depending on what it is. Like, do you guys ever see any like bottles of stouts from them there or anything?
Bombers?
Like bottled stouts.
Yeah, just the specialized shit.
Yeah, what do they charge for those? Curious.
They're like $17 a bottle. They're stupid.
What, of Other Half?
Of Other Half?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Kettlehead.
No, Other Half.
No, we never see anything like that from Other Half.
All right. I was gonna say $17. That's cheaper than we get it for.
No, I thought you were talking about like the like 101.
Okay,
stout.
so question: do you guys still see any like Mortalis and shit up your way?
No.
Okay.
Dad, did you hear the news about Firestone Walker? Yeah, they're pulling out of New York.
What?
Yeah. They apparently, I was talking to the manager at Premier because another person told me that they were pulling. The first person who told me this, it didn't compute in my mind because it didn't make sense. Because Firestone Walker, Amagang, and Boulevard are owned by Duvel, which they're all owned by the same company. Amagang's in New York. First guy told me they were pulling out because of New York State tax, like a couple different taxes they weren't happy with, and it made them charge more for their their beers and whatnot. And then I was talking to the manager at Premier, who I've known since I pretty much started drinking beer. And he was like, no, he's like, the main reason they're pulling out is they don't like shipping their bottles and cans across the country when they don't feel they get quite the same return in New York as that they do in closer states. And the vast majority of the stuff that they sell in New York that makes money is obviously the bigger bottles. So they've decided to just pull out of New York. So no more Sacaba, no more Parada.
New Hampshire years ago. So
yep. So they're That's it for us, I guess.
Dude, that's trash.
Now, I can't confirm that with 100% certainty, but I'm like 99% certain.
Now I'm gonna have to find a British beer company.
I don't know how they feel about Pennsylvania. I can tell you how I feel about Pennsylvania. Paul lives there. That's all I got.
I'll tell you what. Here's the thing, though. I recently got some old ass fucking Firestone Walker.
Dude, that's just fucking probably delicious.
Joe,
what up, dog?
I got 2 bottles.
Sammy, you're gonna turn into a brew dog.
All right, I'm gonna need you to stop talking, Dan.
And I got a
nope.
I got a bottle of 2015 Anniversary Ale.
Oh Jesus!
And then you dropped this news on me. By the way,
I'm sorry.
I opened up a bottle of Tsukaba.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Matakataki.
It's delicious.
It's fucking fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
What are you drinking?
I'm going a dram.
What is that?
It's a long branch, motherfucker.
Long branch?
It's a long branch. All right.
It's an extremely long branch.
It's about this long.
Whoa.
As long as my pee-pee.
I don't.
Yeah, that seems correct.
You know, the more I think about the Firestone, I don't always see in Buffalo, but all I see here is
it's all
like
about the girth, baby.
I don't see Parabola.
He's a girthy boy.
No, we see like their Mayan Haze and a couple other things like that.
No, I mean that shit, but I'm talking like the good beer.
Usually get Parabola, Tsukaba, Anniversary, and
you get Tsukaba still?
No, I mean usually we do.
Oh,
I think we got it this year whenever it showed up, or this past year.
If he did,
Find
it. Go to Premier Gourmet.
Premier G Hour May.
Yep.
Are you guys speaking in Japanese or something?
Matakataki.
I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
Just because it doesn't rhyme with treehouse doesn't mean it's Japanese.
Konnichiwa, bitches.
I'd go for some Treehouse. It's been a while.
I would.
Oh, come on! I'm still yet to
Tanner to send me some Treehouse. Tanner's
Jenna.
scared to send beer mail.
Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah. Also, there is no complaining, Sammy. I don't give a shit if you're in Australia or not. You can't be complaining about no Treehouse when you got a fucking fridge full of Fidens and Monkish and shit. Okay, you can't be like, oh, I wish I had Treehouse.
Yeah,
actually,
no. Sammy, most Treehouse beers suck now.
Yeah. New Hampshire doesn't like the Treehouse.
Well, they've just been brewing they brew way too much new stuff, and
they're all paracetamol.
They're doppelganger stuff.
You got to go to the Woodstock location now, right? What everyone says.
Acetyl diacetyl.
Yeah.
I actually had a beer a viewer of the channel sent that I actually for the first time really I get a distinct diacetyl tone, or is it diacetyl?
Diacetyl. It's like the diabetes.
You can actually the funny thing is you can actually pronounce it either way.
Diabetes. Oh man,
the cetyl's like the beatus, the cetyl and the beatus. Yeah,
diacetyl diabetes from the Treehouse.
Matthew McConaughey grabbed me by the throat and he punched me. All right.
Mercy Beer says, "Get fucked, Treehouse nerds."
Yeah.
Yeah. We get Treehouse stouts now, but I'm willing to pay.
Jesse, I think
pounds a can for less than 10% stout.
I would pay $50 for King Julius.
Listen,
wait, Mercy. What would you pay? What would you pay for an undisclosed ABV stout?
What would you pay for a Klondike bar?
What would you pay for an alcohol-free stout from Treehouse? That's what I would like to know. because they're all alcohol free according to the bottles and cans. And
according to their ownership, their shareholders are getting paid very well.
Yeah, yes, they are. Now, when you go to Untapped and look for the stouts for Treehouse, Untapped doesn't even know.
I just
Your
want
advocate
everyone to
doesn't
know. I want everyone to know that the Tesla,
I want to know
the Corvettes, the Ferraris were all purchased for customers to use when they were beaching at Tewksbury on the sand, the beach.
Is that a new characteristic of a New Zealand hop? Tewksbury. I love the gooseberry and the Tewksbury.
Wow. So hang on. So Adam might actually.
It's known as Tweakersberry.
Now, is Adam going to be able to actually report on the ABVs of Treehouse Stouts before anybody in the States? That's impressive. I like that.
Adam, I just want to let you know that myself, Joe, and Mike, the other half of FLX Beer Reviews, have had possibly I would dare say, the best, the most premier NA stout in the world.
Yeah.
And barley wine, for that matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pretty much.
There's a non-alky barley wine.
Both coincidentally by both were coincident. They were by Treehouse.
Yeah, they were in bottles, however. They were in bottles, to be clear, because he did
Tree of Life, 0.0%.
Is there a non-alky wheat one?
Wheat?
If it's in a bottle from Treehouse and it's a wheat wine, then it's not alcoholic for sure.
Oh, Joe, you're getting a link.
I hope it's not a dick pic. I would not like that, or would I? Adam, you decide.
Well, it would be a dick link.
Oh, I like those. I don't know if those
kind
are
of like Jack Links.
You are the dick link.
It's like beef jerky. Sign me up.
You are the dick link.
All I remember when I think about Treehouse now is the Tree of Tranquility and how not good that was.
All I think about is Nate and his fucking Tesla. That's all I think about. Heading down to Tewksbury.
All I remember of Treehouse is that I haven't had them, and I'm going to kill someone if I
I'm
don't.
playing the world's smallest violin for you.
I'll build a tree house in my backyard. You can come over. You can come over.
Are you going to make a teleporter treehouse version? Is that you put in a treehouse can?
Yeah, it's going to have dog dishes up in it.
Dog dishes. He's doing a good job. My name is Sammy, and I have fightings and monkish in my fridge. But
morning has
because I don't have any treehouse to drink.
All I want is to get crooned before Josh.
Treehouse.
You know what's gonna be funny is when Alex gets trooned before everybody.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like,
oh my god.
He should have had crooned by now. If I lived that close, I would have been there about fucking 6 months ago.
But then BJ would
Josh will get
say
committed to a fucking insane asylum if you get trooned.
Yeah. Fucking oath.
You're gonna have to do one of two things, Sammy, and I'm sure you're down for either. You're probably gonna have to pay like $300 for a crawler, or give maybe like a half dozen hand jobs. Either way,
I will do it just to annoy Josh. Come on.
Why would Josh care? He's done with craft beer.
Could be a dick link.
He's done.
And just got out of the shower though.
Also,
he loves craft beer more than anyone.
Also, if Hill Farmstead equals AB and Beth, he always puts the most random shit. Fucking Josh. Yeah, I love it. Josh, by the end of the night, is done with craft beer. Then the next day, he'll send me a text. He's like, look at this drop. I've got 4 packs of this. I got this bottle. I bought 3 Bottle Logic. And I'm like, I thought you were done with craft beer.
I just got some Spyglass. Yeah.
Yeah, so I watched Bumpy's review today of the Spyglass that seemed pretty fucking delicious, even though it was a collab where I loved at the end. You were just like, yeah, I don't know what they did for the collab from fucking Neon Raptor, but whatever. It's pretty fucking good. But it reminded me.
I didn't tell him why I left his stream, but it's probably pretty obvious.
Oh, the other night, yeah. But so that made me think when I was watching that review, Jesse's. I was like, how the fuck does Josh get all these random weird drops? And then is like, he just got a drop of Spyglass, just ran like, oh, Spyglass showed up. This is like the second time. I'm like, what the fuck? Well, how's it go bypassing everyone, just going to Virginia? I don't get that. Like, it's so weird.
I think there's some type of like incest law where they have to get like everything. They get just what's it called?
Keep it in the family.
Reprobations or whatever.
They're keeping it.
What I reckon it is because the breweries there, like it's a pretty strong brewing state. I feel like a lot of the other brewers like target that state to try and get in there because they know it's like quite competitive.
He just started telling me the one day, like this was like whatever 6 months ago when he started getting Bottle Logic. He's like, yeah, there's like fucking 12 different Bottle Logic showed up, and oh yeah, by the way, Cycle from Florida. And I'm like, dude, you know, people just don't get random drops like that most of the time. Like, I don't understand. Don't get it. Damn.
Yeah, and he gets the Brewery.
Look what Adam says.
I call the Brewery.
I've had really shitty Spyglass. I've only had 3 Spyglass beers, and they were all really good. 2 of them were IPAs. Well, one was a double, one was a single. You must have got some oxidized EQ Spyglass.
Just putting
IPAs.
it out there, I reckon I've had more from Side Project, Bottle Logic, and the Brewery than anyone else in the beer community.
How many Treehouse have you had? None. How many Alchemists have you had?
That is the ultimate comeback.
As a certain individual named Joe would like to say, I believe it is said like this: "Get fucked, nerd." Well, I'll get to try my first. I think I'm gonna just drink that side project at this point.
Yeah, do it, brother.
Yeah,
I really, really, really want you to try like one of their like big bourbon barrel aged like bangers. Like.
Well, that the can I had is a blend. Like all the vast majority of the beers is a blended barrel aged beer, and then
like
it was
this fucking shit here, man. It's like just next level.
Yeah, the beer barrel time. Yeah,
it's so fucking good.
Well, we'll see if We'll see if the canned version of Side Project
I will even help. Like if I know someone that can get it to you, I will fucking help them to get it to you. Because that to me, that is the pioneer of stouts. Like you can't get any better than that.
But have you had Treehouse, Sammy?
Yeah, Sammy. Have you ever tried Julius or King Julius?
Or King Julius?
I have had a little sip of Julius in a tap takeover, but it was like very marginal. It was like not even worth mentioning.
My kid was having a nightmare.
Dead to me.
I had to go in there and calm him down. All I heard was
you get heady topper.
True, Brewhouse. True. No, it's true. Brewhouse.
Green cheek. True.
Fiden's not hyped enough. Fiden's.
Sam, you get the Alchemist over there.
Incorrect.
I had the Game Is Out there. Spyglass, a triple IPA. It's like index.
Bumpy, like Heady and Focal are on my like bucket list, dude. I really want to try.
Now, Adam, how do you know what Windex tastes like?
Sammy, you know what to say about you never want to meet your heroes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You know what? It's better left unsaid. It's better left unsaid.
I don't want to meet any of you cunts in real life. I hate yous all.
But Sam, I've got a vacation planned in New Zealand next week. Oh wait, wrong country. I'll never forget that whole review. I'm mentioning New Zealand. At the end, Mike looks at me.
Yeah,
like,
that was
Sam's
funny.
in Australia.
Jesse says, I'd never heard of that beer from Splaglass. It's Splaglass. Now, Adam, I'm going to need you to figure it out in general. If you're spreading Windex and the wind changed direction while you had your mouth open, I would say.
Sam, I'm curious. What do you get for whiskey over there? Like bourbon? Do you get
Long Branch
shit?
Do I get what?
Do you get like America? Do you get like Buffalo Trace?
Yeah, so most of our shit's American, but it's like just we pay like ridiculous amounts.
Oh, okay.
Like that
God,
Long Branch.
You're basically
Wild Turkey Long Branch. How much would that be where you are?
I don't know, $50.
I reckon it'd be like $20 or $30.
So I know. I have no idea. Actually.
What about Buffalo Trace? Classic
Buffalo
example.
Trace,
Buffalo
MSRP
Trace
for Buffalo Trace is like 25, 30.
Do you know how much I was going to buy a bottle of Buffalo Trace on special for $69?
Yeah, but that's not that bad though.
Normally $85. It's like fuck me, man. Like,
so when I say MSRP,
everyone goes, "Oh, you got to convert the currency." It's got nothing to do with that. If I converted the currency over, it's still so much more expensive.
So I just looked it
Our
up.
taxes on like liquor is fuck, man.
It was a collaboration with Icarus Brewing.
But Sam, MSRP is very rare.
Who brewed it though?
Yeah,
when it comes to that shit. So like most stores, the same bottle is like 25 and 35. They're selling it for like 45.
Yeah,
48. So
really,
I mean, you're not that far off with that.
Yeah.
Especially the fact that you're.
It's when they have the little wrap around the top of the bottle that says "Brewed by the Pappy Van Winkle."
Holy fuck, dude! That bottle. Hey, listen, that one bottle of Pappy Van Winkle goes for $1,200.
Yeah.
I watched this Bourbon Hunter guy. He found a store, walked out of there $120. Got the bottle for. That's crazy. Yeah, here we go. Still sealed, baby. There we go.
Yeah.
This is Jesse's grape juice.
Yous have done, like on Tanner's, yous have done the straight Buffalo Trace, haven't you?
Nope.
You haven't?
No,
Ooh.
we haven't.
Okay.
Jesse,
I don't like Buffalo Trace.
Oh,
It tastes like fucking cherry Robitussin.
here's the thing, though, Jesse. I really feel like maybe this is one you could come back to. Your palate's changed since then. You've had a lot of whiskeys.
My palate had changed when I had Buffalo Trace. Like when I used to not be able to drink hard alcohol at all because all it tasted like was rubbing alcohol to me. And I just
Bumpy? What would be like a standard one that I could get? What's something that you've got coming up in the work?
Well, we got the Elijah Craig.
Because even that 101 rye, I couldn't find it. I can only find normal 101.
That's like all over the place here in New Hampshire. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, no, I couldn't find the rye.
I do not have the Elijah Craig rye. Yeah.
You don't have the Elijah Craig rye?
It may not be a thing.
We only had it in the handle. I had to buy a handle.
I feel like ryes are very limited in Australia.
You know what? If there was so we're doing ryes, but if there was
we're doing rye, it's rye January, so it's gonna be short.
I see what you guys did there, rye January. Yeah. I get it. I get it. Real proud of you.
We haven't said it yet, but I think a go-to has to be Sazerac. Has to.
I don't get that here. Which is fine. I mean, if I can't join, I can't join. So
I haven't joined 3 in a row.
That's because you're a dildo.
That's because no one wants to text me, but that's
a lot of hate and a lot of anger happening over spirits this right now.
And a few wasted batteries.
I guess that's Sazerac.
My face is going to be blurred out now. You're going to go back and edit this.
Probably.
All right.
Oh, baby, that looks clear, baby. That West Coast.
You know what I have on my list of a go-to bottle? What I really would like to. I would like to drink and have. I would really like the Woodford double oaked.
You're a Woodford double oaked.
We're not talking about rye, right?
No, I'm just saying a bottle I'd like to have in my collection is the Woodford double oaked.
Yeah.
Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Have you done that?
We're gonna get back to.
We haven't, but we need to.
We did.
I got that some bitch for Christmas.
Mm.
Yeah.
I want to do one of them with you, but yeah, it's like
Sammy,
hard for me to get.
Can you get this?
I can. Yes.
I'll do it with you.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
All right, so Sammy, why don't you like, I don't know, create a list of what you can get.
Yeah.
And shoot it off to us, and then we can kind of.
What I'll do to make it easier.
We don't get the same.
Yeah. Next time I'm in my local, I'll just take a photo of their selection, and you'll go boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, like I get Clyde's May.
Yeah.
There's a Clyde's May rye, straight rye. But Dan probably.
So yeah, I had a good look in our one of my locals the other day. We tend to get more Scottish and Irish stuff than American these days.
Yeah.
You know what might be easy to find is the Jack Daniel's Select rye.
Yeah.
Not the barrel proof rye, but just the Select rye.
Yeah. Nah, next time I'm in there, I'll walk past there tomorrow. I'll call in and take a few quick photos.
I live in New Hampshire. We don't have tax.
We don't have tax. I wish that was the case for us.
I'm sure you pay for it somewhere, my friend.
We get taxed on certain things, but yeah.
It's unfortunate. Frozen pizzas are like $43 for him.
Check out my DiGiorno.
Baby, I got the Motor City pizza here, $36.99. It's only for half of it.
I thought of Jesse's when I was walking down.
Yeah, they get us. They get us with the price of land.
That's right. For the small.
If you're a landowner in New Hampshire, your property taxes are.
Do you have bottle deposit?
To
Nope.
deposit these nuts.
Jesus.
We don't get. If we recycle, we don't get money back either.
We've just started to get that back now. We get 10 cents back for.
We just recycle out of the goodness of our own hearts. And some creepy guy at the junkyard looking over our shoulder.
Are you scared of that one creepy guy?
Yes.
Is that guy's name Papa? You look a little bit like Papa, baby.
I will see him tomorrow. Today.
Yay.
He'll ask me how my New Year's was. At work.
It was fantastic then.
I have not been to work since December 22nd.
You lazy bum.
Why am I drinking this trash? Come on.
Now, Sammy,
I go back to work on Wednesday. I am dreading it.
You are fucked in the head, Sammy. That's the nicest possible way I can say that. I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know.
You think you're going back to work Wednesday. You might not have a job anymore.
Walk in and be like, baby, Dad's back. Yeah, Dad, your services are no longer needed, baby.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? I've been checking my emails. They can't live without me. They're still emailing me. And my auto replies on. Motherfuckers, I'm on vacation.
come back and be like, "Why didn't you answer me?" Because I was on vacation.
That's right.
I got told today that they can't go on without me, but they're worried about my questionable management skills.
Is that because you're drinking a beer from Brewdog?
Nah, it's because I'm too brutal and I tell people what I think and I couldn't give a fuck.
They're like, Sammy, we love everything you do, but you need to be a little nicer to people and also stop drinking Brewdog, baby. That's the two things we need from you. No Brewdog, be nice to people.
I will continue to tell people what I think and it will go to the grave. I don't care.
And you're also going to drink Brewdog. Never not drink a Brewdog.
You gotta be a little bit. You gotta please the people. You can't say what you want. What you want to say. You gotta ease it in. Fuck that shit. If you're shit, I'm gonna tell you you're shit. Fuck off. Dead to me.
So you work for New Year's then, Jesse?
Say what?
You worked New Year's. You worked.
Yes.
Do you get extra? Are you salary or hourly?
No. Christmas we do. But I took this Christmas off. I used my seniority and I said that 2 new people can do it. And I spent the Christmas at home. We got to watch my grandson open presents. So
that's what I'm talking about.
Bumpy. Baby. I love that.
Baby, that's what I'm talking about. You want to come and help out here? No, fuck that. Watching my grandson open presents. No, that's shit like that. You don't get back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, like Christmas for me, I couldn't give a fuck. I'd rather just work because my family. I wish I had
pictures of him. Everybody else was taking pictures, so I didn't. I just kind of did the mental, just watching.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
Yeah, he was over in a tuxedo with a little bow tie.
Nice.
It's a Brewdog. It looks very nice.
My Christmas got canceled because like half dozen family members were sick with the flu. So, didn't want to go over there and get the flu. Didn't sound like a great time. So I said,
yeah,
no thanks.
Especially for you.
Yeah, well, that's anything like any kind of sickness. Like people talk about like COVID and stuff, but it's like the flu would potentially fuck me up. Even a cold could potentially.
Joe is not down with the sickness.
I'm not down. No, get up, down with the sickness. No, I'm not. Yeah, there's none of that going on. So they were like, "Well, you can come over anyway," and I'm just like, "No, I'm good."
Yeah, I'm good. Come over in a gas mask.
Yeah, were you touching the turkey and the ham and shit? Where you make? Oh, you were? Okay, cool. Like, I don't need to be over
there. I miss the turkey and the ham and the beef and the gravy and all the vegetables.
We had all that.
Damn it! Why couldn't I have a better family?
Oh, dude, it was great though. Christmas dinner. So my wife was cooking the ham and everything else, and we had asparagus as well. And so I took the asparagus outside on the Blackstone in a T-shirt on Christmas night.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
T-shirt in New Hampshire. Yeah.
Tuxedo
it was like 47 degrees out. I'm just like out there.
You're like, everyone's piss is about to stink real bad.
This is awesome.
This is fantastic.
There's nothing better than grilled asparagus.
Sam, I don't.
There's lots of things better than grilled.
No, yes, Joseph.
Well, I was just gonna say your family
requested
with your family stuff. Is it just that you guys don't get together, or is like you don't enjoy being with certain people?
No, I don't know. There's been beef in my family, and when I say family, like immediate family.
Ribeye?
I haven't hung out with my immediate family, dude, for like 8 years.
Jesus.
So Christmas for me, dude, it's like pretty depressing. Like it sucks. Like it's shit.
Yeah, no.
That's why when the whole Christmas shit was going on, I actually come up on YouTube as much as I can just to hang out with like hang out with people because I was lonely. I fucking hated it.
It's time for you just to join the wildlife, Sam.
Yeah.
Just accept the ruse and the
I need to embrace my koala family.
You need to like. You need to start like. You gotta make like a blooming onion farm or something.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things. It's just it sucks.
Yeah, no.
What can you do? Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, yeah. If I can go into detail, I love my mum. My mum's fucking awesome. I'd do anything for her, but my dad's a cunt.
Kids.
Yeah.
And my dad's sort of like stopping what's good with their family a lot. Yeah.
That's a shame, man.
Yeah. So every year it just goes by and it's like another Christmas. Everyone's doing their thing, hanging out with their peeps, loving life. And I'm just like, this is fucked. I hate
Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was good.
it.
I had so we invited my mom over. She was over for Christmas as well. But Thanksgiving. So my dad passed a few years ago, and my mom was over this Thanksgiving, and she hands me all of her stuff, saying, "When I die, this is all going to you. This is you know, you got to take care of this, take care of that." And I'm just like, "All right, Mom. Where do you have like a burial plot?" Yeah, so it was kind of interesting.
The hardest thing for me is like the siblings. Like me and my brother and my sister, we all got on really well, and then we started having like troubles like within, and yeah, it's like all our siblings we're not tight knit like we used to be, so the whole family's just like spread apart. And it's so shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't even want to think about it. Like it's so shit.
Yeah, I didn't mean to ask. I was just wondering, you know, that if you want to detail or anything, just I
especially like my little sister, dude. Like me and her were so close, and like just like it sort of hurts me that like I felt like back in the day, me and her were like so tight. She was like probably my closest person in the world, and then like
is your little sister
just all got sort of taken away. What's that, dude?
Is your little sister as hairy as you are?
Come on, man.
Nobody is as hairy as Sammy in this world, based on what I've seen. Now I can relate. I haven't I can't relate completely, but like. I've talked to my mother like once in 30 years. So
yeah,
I understand like the, you know, the whole, was that a fucking bird or something? Trying to know what's going on. Yeah, I can relate to the family drama type of stuff or the issues. It can definitely throw a wrench into the holidays.
Like, whenever this time of the year comes around, everyone's celebrating and like jovial and joyous and like,
and you're not
happy, and I'm just like the complete opposite. I'm like, I want it to end
because it makes you also think about the better times when everything was good, and then
exactly
like, kind of resigned to the fact that that's just not how it is anymore, and it bums you out.
Yeah, it's like I think like because I know Craig so well, he sort of knows what it's about, and he sort of always like looks out for me. He's like, "Oh, hope you're doing well, Sammy." Like, and it's like cool that he reaches out.
Yeah, I had no idea, man. I would have definitely not brought this up. I had no idea. I didn't, and B, you know, that's that. You know, I feel again like it's. I guess it depends on your family, who you are, but this type of, these type of holidays are supposed to be about family and friends and stuff, and when you don't have that, like you said, you're on the opposite end of the spectrum where it's not. Yeah. It's not like that. It's more like I just need to do something to take my mind off it.
Yeah.
I know what like Christmas is like any holidays, it's not the same now where like I'm the adult and stuff as like when I was a kid. It was more on my stepmother's side. We did a lot of family oriented stuff. It was like Christmas gatherings like everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody be in one spot, all the kids, so all my cousins and everybody, and there's the Yankee swaps going on, and it was just a good time every single year. And then once that all broke up, once we all started growing up and stuff, we all split apart. I don't talk to anybody from that side of the family now. So
yeah, see, I was always the rock of the family. I was always the strong one that was there for everyone else, and like that's what made it so hard for me. Like I felt like I was the one that kept everyone together, and I was really loyal to everyone else. And then I started getting fucked over, so I got to a stage where I've gone from being the loyal rock to being like the one that, like, sort of the outcast and like pissed off with the world. And yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
Because as I said earlier, like with my work and that as well, I've always been that one that I've always looked out for other people before myself. So yeah, this year I've got to a point now, like, where I'm going to start being more selfish and thinking about myself instead of others, because I feel like that's been a downfall for me. Like I've always just is that Woodford Reserve?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So yeah, I've always just like worried about what everyone else is doing instead of myself. So yeah, I'm going to start being selfish. I mean, it's not a good thing, but I feel like it's probably good for me mentally just to be a bit more selfish this year.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Yeah, you got. Hey, man,
sometimes you gotta do that.
Happy. Yeah, you got to make yourself happy. Can't worry about everyone else.
But like as far as like family and work goes this year, probably one of the worst years I've had. But as far as like beer and like friendships and stuff goes, it's one of the best years I've had. So it's sort of balanced out, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I'm glad you have jumped officially into the beer tubing fray with some of the reviews and doing shit on your channel. Finally, it's nice to see.
Just as I'm about to retire.
I'm taking your channel.
Are we pouring out a little bit of liquor for the FLX homies? Is that what we're doing now?
Mm-hmm.
FLX has a new location. It's in Melbourne, Australia.
This is our satellite FLX reviewer. His name is Sammy.
We're still going to be reviewing Fidens and Drownlands.
I have a resolution. Classics. I have a resolution this year when it comes to my work, and that resolution is I'm going to stop covering for everybody and doing their fucking work, and I'm going to let the fucking slackers and the people that don't know what the fuck they're doing, I'm going to let them shine their light to my bosses so they realize who's going to pick up the slack.
So you're in the same boat as me, dude. It's like you're having to work harder because you got all these fuckwits around.
How dare you talk about Jesse like that?
I love Jesse. Who's Jesse?
I don't know who Jesse is. He's the guy from fucking Full House. We all love him.
I got pissed off at the other shift today. So
don't fuck you?
Yeah, they fucked me over. They fucked my shift over. So when the manager came in and she was talking to me, and I said, yeah, she's like, how are things going? I'm like, oh, all right. I said, 2D fucked us over though. Or I didn't say it fucked us over, so it screwed us over. And I kind of talked about it because they're shorthanded a lot. They get pulled, and we're constantly, covering for them, and we do the entire daily report, and we do any of the extra stuff that needs to be done, the weeklies and stuff like that. Constantly, it's getting like we have extra work on my schedule because they get shorthanded all the time. So we were shorthanded this time, and they were fully staffed, and like it was the worst day. It's a Monday where everything bad happens. It was the entire daily report, not just like a segment of it. It was the entire report, which happens on the 1st of every month. and yeah, came into. They left us. They did stuff on the report, but they left us all the things that are the most difficult and take the most time to do. I'm like, you're kidding me. And yeah, I'm just like, all the stuff that we do for them all the time, and then they do this to us. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And so yeah, so I talked to the manager when she came in, and about that. And then when the other shift actually came in, we ended up finishing. We got the daily done, but I mean, I got screwed. That's the problem I'm having, is I'm the one that's always getting screwed on things. I'm constantly having to work harder. I'm doing two people's jobs all the time. Well, everybody else gets to fucking fuck off and have extra help and everything else. And oh, life's great, but I get to do extra work and I don't get paid anymore. So yeah, I kind of had it. So the second shift came in, like one of the associates is like, oh, she's like, how did we do? Did we help you guys out? I said, yeah, you did a pretty good job. I said, it could have been better though. She's like, whoa, yeah, it could have been better. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you guys could have done like the daily, the fire exit log. So that thing took forever. And so I said, I was stuck down at the gate doing all the appointments by myself. I said, but you know what? I got through it because I can handle it. And she just kind of goes, yeah, we know you can handle it. But it's like, it's the whole thing of everybody else gets it so much easier. And I get screwed so much.
They can rely on you because they know you're a good worker and you're always going to be there for them. And
dude, listen,
it's like, it's fucked.
Here's the thing in the fucking corporate world. The minute you assert your fucking dominance and show that you can do what you can do, you can never go back. You really can't. Because they're just like, oh, Dan will take care of it, or whatever, insert name here. Oh, Dan's got it, or whatever. You know, it's like, you know what? I went on vacation, and there was a situation, and it fucked with someone's pay. And I knew it was coming. And now they'll get their pay a week later, like for that missing day. But I didn't step in because it showed the inept fucking worthlessness that is some of my coworkers. And when I mean coworkers, there's three bosses on my shift. I'm one of the three. And there's a reason everyone comes to me rather than the other two, because they know shit won't get done. And unfortunately, it's like that. And it's like the minute you show you're good at something, they don't let go of it. You know what I mean? And it's just like,
well, what it is it's not. It's they abuse it, and they know they.
Cheers, beer man, brother. Love you, dude.
That's the problem when they know people are strong enough to be able to cover
and
stuff for everything.
I would love that.
You end up being the people that save them, but you're also the people they rely on. But what they don't realize is you're allowing the other folks that are working with you, the other coworkers, to continue their shitty ways of slacking. It doesn't really help, even though they think it is. You know, like having somebody who's a boss or somebody who is a supervisor who can handle all that shit. There shouldn't be a single dude covering for the fucking entire shift. There shouldn't be, right? But they allow it to happen because you know what? The bottom line is it gets done. And that's all they care about, is as long as it gets done. Doesn't matter how it gets done, as long as it gets done. That's the unfortunate part about jobs in general.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there was somebody because there were some positions that opened up in the position I'm in. Somebody put in for it, but they had some issues on their the roll up, we'll call it, and
like a steak roll up?
Stuff that shouldn't have been there. It should have been taken care of. It got taken care of after the fact, but they couldn't put in for the position because they had like a step or whatever. But yeah, so they were talking to me and stuff, and they were like asking about stuff. And I'm like, yeah. I said, I don't know. I said, I'm not sure my boss really likes me or not. He's like, oh no, he goes, I talked to him, and he talked to me about the whole thing, and all that stuff got taken off my record, but it's too late now. I couldn't put in for this go around. He said, but he said really nice things about you when I was talking to him. He said because he mentioned like if you got on this shift that you'd be trained by me, and he's like he said you're the one that holds the whole department together like glue. So it's like, okay, so my ops manager, sees that like I'm like holding everything together and doing everything, but yet I get shit on and I get so much fucking stuff thrown on me. I don't get any, I don't get any like feedback on that personally. It's just you messed up on this. It's like I get so much on my shoulders. I'm bound to mess up. I'm not perfect, but it's like handicapping me basically. It's like I do my job the best of my ability and I do it real quick and as accurate as possible. I probably make the least amount of mistakes, and but then they want to like change things up and make it so it's like it slows me down, and it makes my job harder. I have to work harder, and it's like why can't you just let me do it the way that I do it?
That's safer. Where it's fucked when you get these new stuff.
It's safer. It's safer for me. It's quicker. It's more accurate. It all makes sense. But because we have whiny people on another shift that say, I don't want the driver to come up because they smell bad. But then they twist around and say, oh, it's because of security reasons. It's like, no, I utilize the drivers. You come up, meet me, and help out. That speeds up the whole process versus me having to friggin' wait until I have a break to get back to help you out when I have a line building up. It's a whole story. I can't really get into it because it's too long, but yeah, it's just I'm handicapped basically. I get handicapped at my job.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I know a lot of us deal with the same behaviors in our culture.
They listen to the whiny whale.
Like despite the job title, right? It goes with every facet of employment, regardless if you're managing a Walmart or managing a lumberyard. You know what I mean? It's just kind of deal with the shit. But it is unfortunate that the folks that really know what's going on or have that basic logic to step above the bullshit get preyed upon in the workplace. Because that's what it is.
Are we talking about beer tube? What happened?
Definitely. So in other words, I just gave you the origin story of why FLX Beer Reviews retired on December 31st, 2023.
So,
cheers.
Have you guys not been able to get together for a while? You guys running out of content?
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, we have a lot of content in the vault, but a lot of it, like I was saying earlier, is like the fucking Betamax StreamYard version.
Oh, the old school where you guys didn't know like if you wanted zoomed in or fucking side by side, all that shit.
Yeah, it's old school. Like it's
that 480p.
There literally is an other half Vienna Lager review where we don't even talk about the beer. It's insane.
So you need to what you need to do is you need to release that, right? But like name it something like From the Vault.
Yeah.
Or like something like that where people know like it's not a straight on regular review. It's like a special kind of thing where it's like if you're gonna expect like an actual review, this ain't it, Chief.
Yeah, we'll see.
We will see.
I told Bumpy, it's FLX Arts and Crafts. It's our new venture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys getting together with Angie and Sparkle and just going to town? So what's going on over here?
I'm just gonna. I told Mike, I said, I'll just start reviewing like potato chips and make like an artwork doodle when I do it.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Be like Poppy version shit too, and just lose your shit in every review. I can't believe you're gonna tell me these salt and vinegar chips are not salted like they should be covered. It's just.
I had some. We get strange calls where I work.
Oh boy.
I get strange calls where I work.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, it came from some guy, right? So he wanted to buy salt and vinegar chips, but he wanted low sodium salt and vinegar chips. I'm like, well, I've never heard of low sodium salt and vinegar chips. And maybe you just want vinegar chips.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Just move the salt.
But it just went so bizarre. I was like thinking, I'm like, maybe just have it. Do you have a friend? You can just have him lick the salt off.
Yeah. Do you have a dog? Just have the dog lick the salt off.
And then I was just like, and he's like, well, I can't get it delivered to me. I'm like, well, you can order online, I don't have a computer. I'm like, well, just drive to your local library. You can just like search and get it delivered. I don't have a car. I can't drive to my local. Like, I don't know what to do for you, man.
I don't understand how you get low sodium salt and vinegar chips. That makes no sense. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand. I'd like low sodium sea salt potato chips, please. What?
So
that's the thing. That you never know. We could be just getting pranked too. That's the other
probably.
Thing.
Dude, I'm a low sodium or a no salt junkie when it comes to like snacks and stuff. Like unsalted cashews, unsalted mixed nuts, sign me up. Unsalted pretzels, sign me up. Low sodium Lay's, sign me the fuck up. Like, I'm all about it. But when something is literally salt and vinegar,
and you're asking for it,
like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? That's like I can't even imagine. Like, that'd be like, you're an IPA drinker, you're a fucking beer drinker. You know what I mean? And they're like, this is the low hop version. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they got like Lay's lightly salted chips. Like,
I love them. Love them.
Yeah. Maybe they would make like a Lay's lightly salted salt and vinegar. Like maybe, but I don't think so. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
I mean, that's just like that's weird.
Yeah. Well, I think if you're going to town on fucking sea salt and vinegar or salt and vinegar in general, like you're not looking for a low sodium version of that.
Yeah. I say it could have just been a prank because it's one of those things where it's like every single avenue that I was like trying to give this person something to get them off the phone with me because I got other things I need to do. He had an excuse, I mean, no car, no internet, no friends, no family.
I live out in the wilderness in the back.
I mean, beer man, that's what
backwoods of New Hampshire.
And besides, just tell him, hey, maybe you're better off dying, and hanging up. Try to do the right thing. And
the Buffalo Wing combos
try to keep
going. Beer man, cashews are the soft nut. They're good.
Yes, he said soft nut.
The soft nut.
Yeah, those Buffalo Wing combos are. I like combos in general, though.
You know what? Here. You know what? Fuck that. Hot take. Pretzel combos suck.
I don't like. Yeah, I like the regular. What do you call it? I think they changed like they have like a version of pizza one that's pretzel, and I never understood it because I'm like it's a pizza flavor.
It's so terrible.
I'm like, how do you like? No, like I don't want pretzel.
The cracker. Listen, the cracker queso combo.
Yeah, that's good. That's real good. There was a weird one I had, like maybe a year ago, like a honey mustard something. That was good too.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's delicious. I love a good mustard. Anything.
Yeah, cashews are good too. Cashews are probably my favorite nut.
Yeah, my favorite combo is the pizza combo.
Bro, go to Target. Go to Target. Get those Good and Gather dill pickle cashews.
I never had those. That sounds good.
What are they? It's
Good and Gather dill pickle cashews.
Or Target, their official Like that's their label.
Oh, now see, you
They
can't
do.
tell me.
They do all sorts of cashews. They do weird shit too. Like it's like fig and lavender cashews. Like it's weird shit. But the dill pickle ones are.
You can't be telling me about
Hot
this.
honey ones are good too.
Oh, they got hot honey ones. I don't go to Target as much as I probably should. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick some of these up.
Target's like a girl math store, so it's kind of weird. It's like girl math is out of control. It really is. It's like only girl math would lead you to believe you're saving money because you have a $10 off a $100 coupon.
Yeah, or they'll do the oh they have sweet Cajun trail mix too.
Oh yeah.
They yeah, or they'll do the thing like, okay, you're gonna buy fucking 4 things in the laundry department and you're gonna get a $15 gift card, but you can't use it. But you can't use it on this trip. You got to come back and use it at a later date. And it's like, oh shit,
dude! I'll find a stack of some shit in the house. I'm like, what is all this for? Well, I had a coupon. I got like $5 off if I bought. You know, I'm like, okay, but you spent more money than you would have spent if the coupon never existed. What's the point? I don't understand it. I don't get it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I tried that Upside app. Have you guys ever?
Oh, hot honey cashews.
Upside app.
Upside app. What is that?
Yeah. Okay. So it's this app, right? And they advertise it as, anything that you spend money on, you get money back. If you're grocery shopping, if you get gas, whatever you basically do in life, they just need to follow you around and see what you're spending. And, so you're giving up they're going to get ad revenue off you basically that way. That's how the free app works,
Yep.
So I got this Upside app and I was trying to use it for gas, because you get money back on gas that you can actually put back into your bank account. Every single gas station that I've ever gone to is not on that fucking app.
Really?
I'm like following this app and it's like drive 7 miles to this gas station. They'll give you 45 cents off which the gas price is like already like way higher than where I go for gas already on my main routes. So I'm like, I had this thing out for like a month and I was just like in all the grocery stores. Yeah. The only one on there was a hardware store that like I hardly ever go to.
Who said to use this app?
This is ridiculous.
Who said to use
it? So
it?
I deleted the app.
Well, who said to use the app? Like who
What's that?
The app itself, who like told you to use it or how did you find out about it?
Well, I decided to use it because I had this other thing where I was getting discounts on gas, but then all of a sudden it decided that it didn't want to work anymore. And I contacted the company, and they said, "Oh, just delete the app and reboot it, and it should work." And I did, and it still doesn't work. I'm like, okay, basically, you guys have just done it so you advertise that you sponsor this gas station, but you really don't. And it's just to get people to get the app, which usually it costs money. So stopped using that, and I heard advertisements on the radio and stuff like that for this Upside app thing.
Gotcha.
And yeah, and it didn't work for me at all.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's just frustrating. You pull up to a gas station, you're like, I'll check my Upside app. Nope, this gas station, like none of them, nothing in my entire travel of any road I normally take is on this app.
What would you say? How much would you say per gallon?
It varies. It was like 40 to 50 something cents in some gas stations.
Yeah.
But the problem is based off the gas station price too. So like I can get gas for $2.90 at the station that I go to, and then where this gas app would work, I'd have to drive 7 miles away, and then their prices were like $3.20 a gallon. So even though I was saving 50 50 cents a gallon. It's already up 30 something cents more than what I would have paid anyways. Plus, I have to drive way the hell out of my way. So it made no sense. It was like, I'm done with this. This is bullshit.
I think we blame Sammy.
It's
Probably his
Sam's
fault.
fault. Fucking Aussies.
It's unbelievable, Sammy. How dare you flip us the bird? Have a little professionalism on your own channel, for Christ's sakes.
Isn't it weird how Aussies and Finger Lakes people have the same facial hair?
They do. Are you're gonna just drink this one without reviewing it, you monster?
No, I'm gonna review it. I'm gonna leave you fuckheads.
Sammy, enjoy that holy trinity of hops, my friend.
By the way, that beer's okay. I'd probably give it like a 3.7. Enjoy.
Mosaic Citra Galaxy.
How old is that can? How old is that can? How old is that can?
I will check.
Right now, I need to know this second.
Late October. That's pretty good.
You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Here's a fun fact, just so you know. Biden used to demand at least a 2-month window to actually make the beer drinkable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you weren't a huge fan of, fucking having your throat burn for like 10 hours. Did I just eat a habanero pepper or did I drink a Feigen's beer? Okay.
I really want to drink it, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to go live and smash it out.
You are live.
No, but I'm going to go separate live.
Okay.
You saying get fucked, nerd? Zzz, plural. I was gonna hop off anyway, so maybe I'll listen to the soothing sounds of one Sam Smalley, and he'll put me to bed as he reviews the Fiden's Holy Trinity beer.
I'm gonna eat these everything bagel Pringles.
Dude, those are fucking really good. I've had those; they're real good. A lot of everything season stuff for me usually is disappointing. Those, on the other hand,
I'll tell you what, it's really good, Joe. You can find it at some Walmarts, but from Heatnest, the everything bagel hot sauce.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Is it good?
If you don't buy that, you're fucking up in life.
Well, I'm already fucking up in life, but I will buy that to make sure I don't fuck up further.
Joe, I'm telling you, that hot sauce on I don't know if you're a big fan of eggs or whatever.
Yeah,
but that hot sauce,
no, he only eats broccoli.
Shit, my God,
I only eat broccoli eggs. You know what I mean? We gotta.
Yeah, what hot sauce goes well with broccoli?
Do you know this for sure?
Brock sauce.
Jesus
but Christ. This everything hot, it's so good.
I'm here for the dad jokes. That's all I'm here for, boys. It was good. It was good chatting with you guys. I'm gonna try to go live a little bit more. So I don't know if I'll ever do like panels, but if I do, I'll keep them small, and maybe we'll do something.
You know what's really funny is
Smalley.
Yeah, just Sam. That's it. No one else.
You
Zero
did
people.
the barrel aged blackout
Go
stout.
figure.
Mm-hmm. What about?
We had that, and then you did the barrel aged GBS, and then Nerd Sense did live stream with the barrel aged GBS.
Yeah, I saw that.
We had that.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, what are we doing? Why aren't we reviewing?
Yeah, we needed. Yeah, we definitely need. Well, I think it's because for a lot of you and I and Mike, we can probably make it happen, but everyone else is just schedule basically. But you and I fucking get 94% of the same distro, so I don't know. We can figure shit out, but yeah,
only 94.
We clearly cannot review stuff with Sam because all he gets is fucking hyped whales now at this point. He's fucking out. Oh, guys, you go to your local bottle shop. Is there any monkish there by chance? Maybe just see some Pliny on the shelf, or I don't know, maybe some Fidens. We used to get Fidens occasionally. Now we're getting fucked some.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. This tastes like ramen with everything.
No, you eat too many of those, you're not gonna like them anymore. I guarantee.
How is it pronounced? Is it Albany?
It's
Albany.
It's however you want to pronounce. It's however you want to pronounce it, Sam.
Albany.
You can say Al. You can say Al Bundy, and no one will know the difference.
Al Bundy. Mm-hmm. Just coming out of Al Bundy, New York.
Yeah, Al Bundy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the hot country, motherfucker.
Just start singing
it as this. is the great home of Kyle from No Hype Beer Reviews, aka Ryan from No
Love and marriage.
Here's my only word of
Jimmy
advice.
C. It was Jimmy
if you
C.
want to, if you want to know how to pronounce something, ask the locals.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. Sam, let's go review this sucker. So, Beer Man, thanks for not joining us and just staying in the chat. I appreciate it.
We love you, Beer Man. I'd just like to talk to you for like 23 seconds.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Cheers with my Pringles.
Everything bagel, get fuckers.
Cheers with my boy.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah.